So, last time when we left off in Curse of Strahd, the party was defending the town square from all sorts of manners of werewolves and zombies and vampire spawn and things. And the party pretty much had a handle on things after a couple rounds of combat and dealing with a few waves of these creatures. The large leader of these pack of werewolves, large black werewolf, jumped up on one of the roofs and called a retreat for what troops he had left after two of the werewolves had downed the two hunters, Solsdar and Yegveni, and began to whisk off with them as they called for a full retreat. Right about the time that Gaynor, Branwyn, and everyone else cleared out the remainder of the enemies that were harrying the townsfolk and began to give chase. Gaynor attempted to teleport and get on top of the target he's pursuing and got counterspelled and is not too happy about that. Not sure where it came from. Everybody kind of focusing on the fray and things like that are chasing the werewolves through town. And that is where we ended our session, with you all getting to the edge of this lovely map. So, let me get all the music set back where it should be. And our initiative order is still in. I believe... God, it's been 2 weeks. Who was the last turn? That's the question.
The YouTube real quick.
I mean, yeah, but that's something I should have figured that out. That's my bad. Oh, that's a good question.
Was it me?
Was it you?
Probably was him.
Because what didn't it end with them all running away and then?
Yeah, they were all bolting away, but I think we had gotten through one last round of turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think they might.
Dexterity save, Psyforge Blade.
Yeah, sorry, it's in the chat. That's where it'd be.
Band of Castigation.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dart. So maybe it was Kilman?
It ended with
the
them
dart
running
was just
away.
Yeah, the dart was just me testing the dice thing.
All right.
Right, it ended with them
no,
running
there's
away.
the dart above that again.
Okay, so it ended with them running away. So technically we'd be back at a Kelma turn. So I have a new map, and I'm going to get everything squared away. So new map. I apologize. I have better things than that. No, I guess from right there I don't. On the map you're on, Kelma, it is your turn.
Okay. I merely, almost like a snap action. I just yell out, "Osgood, follow me!" And I just bolt.
Just a table note: these guys are beyond this at this point. This is just where you're at on the map. Like they're.
Oh wait, I thought this guy was still in my thing. I know these guys are.
Oh, those guys. Yeah, that's right. He got up to the end of his things.
Yeah,
on the
these
far
guys I
roof
think
and
are
they were
farther on.
Yeah, they're further on. So
yeah. So
this top scene is not on same screen level. What you guys are doing down here is on a different page, technically.
So I start sprinting just like you would see like a Olympic sprinter at this point. Without even breaking stride, I jump onto this little boulder ledge and hop right in front of the right in front of the wolf.
Okay.
Right there. So like boom, I'm like right there.
Okay.
And I just yell out, "Put him down!" And I use my quarterstaff, not my sword, because I know we're not trying to bring out that thing right now.
I mean, you always can. I'm not.
Yeah, always can.
That's viable.
All right.
Yeah.
Sword out.
Kelmon's not the swiftest guy around, but he's not an idiot. He knows why we're hiding his sword.
Man.
So he pulls out his sword and he literally aims a one-hand strike directly at his feet.
That hits.
And I think I'm still raging. So it should be a +2. Yeah, I'm still raging.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a +2 to the attack.
Mhm.
I twirl the thing around my head and I go to crack him on the back of the neck with the quarterstaff.
Yep. That hits for 10. Okay.
And then I use a key point. And I do flurry of blows. Right in his jaw. First one's a roundhouse kick directly towards his groin.
Natural 1. That's a miss.
Miss. And then I mess up my sweep, and then I just do a straight up kick right to his jaw.
Alright. So that connects. Okay. Alright, so you jump up, quarterstaff. You're beating the crap out of this thing. I'm actually gonna make a check for that thing because it's still alive. Just barely, but it's not doing so hot. Doesn't seem. Interesting. Alright. So as you're beating the crap out of this thing, it lets go of young guy because it's just gotten a ton of damage to it. He's unconscious. That's a slandered roof. Even he starts rolling down the roof out, he sticks the landing. He doesn't roll down the roof. He begins to roll down the side of the roof towards the boxes below, and I would say he falls at least onto the boxes. It's a steep roof.
Yeah.
That is a fail for a save. Gotta make sure I mark that. That's actually 2 fails, I believe, but because he's taking damage now. Okay. All right. Werewolf is bleeding and bloodied, but still alive, just barely, and has dropped Soulsdar, who rolled down into the barrels below down here, or into the boxes below. It's a mispositioning, but that's fine. Anything else on your turn, my guy?
No, that's it.
All right. Gaynor, you were in the center square with a bunch of bodies around you. What you got?
Yeah. So Gaynor lifts his hands and asks for power above. Deep. When he does so, wings sprout from behind him.
Okay.
Glowing wings. Awesome.
Nice.
I'm gonna move 30 feet to there, and then 10 feet up. I think that should be 60 feet. Oh no. I think I'm shy one. Yeah. Math. There we go. So I can see him on top of the roof. And
The greatest evil.
math. I point at him and I say, die. And Gaynor casts Toll the Dead.
Okay. Well, shit.
Wisdom 19 save,
Nice.
30 damage.
Yeah.
Oh
that's-
god.
oh my
30
God.
necrotic.
What
Well
a
done.
Let's
jackass.
go.
What
All
an
of us are gonna start
asshole.
fucking toll.
Jesus. Yeah,
I
you
can
rolled
toll
a
the dead
4.
too.
He's how did your Toll the Dead affect this werewolf into oblivion?
He would literally just eviscerate.
Sounds good. And
He
Kalmar
would
just
just, like,
happens right in
decay.
front of you as this thing just begins to decay on the spot.
I just, without even looking, because I know who did it, you just see me just throw like a quick thumbs up in the sky. And I immediately, and I kind of dart my head down to where the hunter fell off.
Okay. Alright. And Gainer, are you doing anything else on your turn, guy? Is that what you got? Is that everything? Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
Over.
Something must happen.
I think we need to skip his turn.
We'll figure out what he does in rec time, but he's probably about to drop him in about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Bonus action was the other Woodley guy's action was told the
and
dead,
action
and he
told that, I think
moved.
he's done. Yeah, he moved.
Yeah.
Alright. Trovic, we are on a new map for you. So, this was the guy that you had checked into the wall, so he's not on that roof. He's over there. I apologize. What are you doing, my guy?
He's still on the ground, you said?
Was he on the ground or the roof last time?
I thought you said that he jumped on the roof.
Oh, he jumped on the roof because that was what he did with his move, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how he got up there. Got it. Okay. Sorry, it's been 2 weeks. So he is on the roof. Yeah. Your shield guardian is just slightly off screen, but I put it there for that sake. And Bramwin is kind of engaged with this lone little wolfy thing.
Okay.
I thought all the little wolves were dead.
No, there's the one.
No,
left.
there was one left. I
I
remember.
just passed that one. Yeah, I ran past him to get the werewolf.
Oh.
Okay. So,
And where you
can I
would run
scale this building?
it. You can certainly try. I mean, athletics or an acrobatics check to get to the top. It's not.
Let's give her
tall,
a go.
probably.
Straight athletics or advantage with rage? I don't know how that works.
If you're raging, athletics would be with advantage. Acrobatics would not, because athletics is a strength skill. So, yeah, if you did it with athletics, you'd have advantage. 21? Yeah, you make it up. Use the 10 feet of movement to get across from where you were to the thing, and then it's 15 feet climb. So, yeah, you use like 25 feet. Of your movement speed, and you're on top.
And then I'll get nice and close to him and continue doing the thing.
Do the thing.
All the boops.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god!
How do you want to do this? I'm not even going to ask you to roll it.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Let's go for a nice clean cleave through the midsection.
Okay. As you pull back and cleave through the midsection, this werewolf howls out in pain for just a second and then falls in 2 separate directions. Yigvini also falls, but he is higher up on the roof, and you and the body of the thing are probably in the way, so probably wouldn't have the space to roll down.
We're just
Yeah.
stuck on the roof.
Stuck on the roof, but this one is a deads. Advance. You're not a drawing anymore. You're a dead. There you go. The Roll20 stuff. It's all about the real play. And since this happened here, he's dead, so I gotta remove that. And he's. I could put you on this map, but it didn't really do any favors for anybody yet. All right, so that is. What else you got on your turn, guy?
Got a little bit of movement.
Okay. And you can see the final werewolf is on rooftops across the way from you. But...
Yeah. I'm just gonna use, I guess, my movement to make sure that this guy's not gonna fall off the roof.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely get in position and brace him and catch him, especially.
Okay.
Since some still action left. Yeah, he's secured for the most part. Alright, that would be the end of your turn then, I assume. Wolf is gonna do wolf stuff. Namit's gonna try and bite you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 15 to hit.
Nope.
It misses. That's what it did.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's all it's got. That's Wolf's turn. Oh, did you want the shield guardian to do anything, Trovic? I'm sorry.
I'll just have him move up.
Move up. Got it. I apologize. Gotta remember that. Solstar is in a ditch. He needs to make a death saving throw. Come on, Solstar. Be a good guy.
Nope.
Does a fall count as critical damage? Because it's
Well, it
technically
depends
bludgeon damage.
on the height, because he.
And it's 15-foot roofs. It's a normal building.
I thought it was an auto crit if it was a melee attack.
Is falling bludgeon damage not the ground attacking you?
I
Doesn't
mean,
matter. It's fine. You got 2
The
fails.
ground attacking
It's you attacking the ground and failing horribly, but we'll say yeah, okay. So he's got 2 death fails. All right, Bramlin, what are you doing? You have a thing on a far roof.
yeah, I have a wolf. So I guess I'm gonna try and murder the wolf. Let's go slashies.
Murder the wolf.
Sorry, Blue.
You're not sorry. Don't you do that.
Right. Where's my rapier? There's my rapier. Attack! I do not have advantage. Roll.
Yo.
Nice.
Yes. The joys of being a rogue. Sneak attack. But I don't get sneak attack because I don't have advantage.
That hits for sure. And that is the 6 to pierce the damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. My second attack. He's still alive.
Yeah, it's not alive anymore. You just
Cool.
killed it with the second attack. So,
Wonderful.
boop.
So,
Why
I
is the
how
dog
far
losing
away?
its mind?
I am 50 feet from that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like it would be cheating for me to just change my weapons in the middle of this. Can I say I use my bonus action to change my weapon
Sure.
to my crossbow?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Makes me feel less bad.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, Brahma.
I can see the guy on the roof, right?
You can't see the guy on the roof.
Wonderful. He is within range, even with the height difference. Because game maths, I'm not
yes,
calculating
15,
that shit.
Yeah, I got you, math and things. Yeah, he's within range.
So I'm gonna shoot the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
Shoot him.
Boop. Next shot.
Nope.
Nope. As you pull back crossbow, pull it out, shoot, it splinters on the creature's back.
Oof.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope. That's 3 attacks.
All
And
right.
bonus action. Oh
Okay.
no! Yes. I'm gonna move up.
Moving.
Where should I move?
Real quick, I got a quick emergency I have to deal with, so I may not be back when my turn comes up. So
Okay.
Okay.
Let's not be dumb. Let's come over here.
All right.
There you go.
Cool. It is Vasily's turn. Nobody's really around to see Vasily except for Gaynor, who is moved, so he's not really around to see Vasily either.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh
Alright.
no.
That is the end of his turn. He's just going to be in the square, kind of tending to the townsfolk, doing townsfolk things. Yev does not need a saving throw, but he is unconscious on the roof and can't do anything. Osgood, what are you doing?
Well, I'm probably just following along.
So currently, the scene you see is Kelma standing on a roof, Gaynor flying above you, slightly behind you, and the werewolf that was engaged with Kelma has started to disintegrate and melt. And
Okay.
you can't really see the guy from your angle. You're not sure what happened to him. But that's about what you got, and then you got a town square of a bunch of dead stuff, and the shield guardian just ran off up here and away. So
I think the hunt is handled, but I'm going to go and join up with Kalma because he told me to, and he probably needs an extra hand just in case.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to repaint the scene. I apologize.
Yeah, no problem. I'm not going to be fighting anybody really here either, so I think I'm just going to move and get in front, like use my move into dash.
Okay. And with you guys there, I'll put y'all on the new map as well, and that'll be fun stuff. And Gaynor will just have to deal with not being on the new map for a moment. It's fine.
Yep.
I gotta put y'all actually in the map. Boop boop doop.
Put us in the map.
In the map. You said you moved up onto the roof with Koma, or are you down on the ground?
I'm gonna stay on the ground. I'm trying to see what I can do to.
Give me 1 second. I need to handle these dogs. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
But we're already handling the dogs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're supposed to fight the dogs.
There's one dog left. One got disintegrated.
It's the big dog.
It's a big
Yeah.
dog.
It's a very big dog.
How much movement do you think it would take to climb a house like this?
It's 15 feet tall.
Yeah.
A 15-foot tall house.
I mean,
That's
2 stories.
yeah, that's a
it's still
fair
house.
point.
Yeah, because you can't pull a me. Like I'd literally just run up there like no big deal.
I have a little bit of parkour background, so like I'm just thinking about how much effort it would take to climb something like this, and it's just like, shit, man. Like,
I mean, there's
D&D
boxes
characters are
and stuff
terrifying.
and lips and things and monks and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just Jackie Chan my way up to
Yeah.
up the building.
I learned how to do stuff like this, like back springs into like pulling yourself up onto stuff, but it is so difficult. Like it's nightmarish if you don't know what you're doing, and if you fall even once, you're basically dead.
Yep.
So it's always just it's super impressive.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm not going to say what I was just thinking, but it's fine. Just insert Critical Role Keyfish reference.
Oh yeah.
sorry. Oh, apologies.
We filled some time.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Werewolves are dead. So it goes to the big guy. So big guy on the roof. Interesting. Sorry, music things. So big guy on the roof, the black furred werewolf, much larger than the rest, roars out into the night sky, or the evening sky, and Branwyn, Trovic, Osgood, make a perception check for me, as you're looking in Kalma's direction.
All right, 5 seconds.
Branwyn and Trovic, you would see this, so you don't have to make the check. But I was going to check to see if you would see it.
Oh,
You probably don't see this because you're focused other ways.
part of my life.
The creature starts to rear back as it howls into the sky, and this green necrotic energy begins to pour out of every pore of its body. As he howls out, you see a quick pulse of green light, and he begins to run across the roof where he was going initially. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he's going to jump down in this direction off the roof. And you just hear the shatter of a wooden cart on the other side of this building as it kind of gets out of all of your views in that direction.
Over the goddamn walls.
What's that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, sorry, walls. Yeah, walls and stuff. Yeah. So, in the sky around you, you see a green cloud begin to form at the end of the street near where the werewolf kind of jumped off at. And it starts to shape in and resemble the features of a pack of wolves in cloud form, in this green cloud. You see a bunch of red eyes in the cloud. And one grouping appears here. And another grouping appears here above the rooftop. And they are floating in midair, and they are massive. And you hear more howls coming from the west side of the city, where this encounter seems to be going to, and in that direction. Can't do that. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's the end of his turn. So, as he's in full retreat mode, we are back to Kelma on a roof.
Okay. Did I see the smoky boys?
Oh, I'm
pop
sorry.
up?
You would have seen this from where you're at. Yes.
Okay.
Osgood was the only one with a bad angle in between houses.
Gotcha.
Not already looking where he's going.
But I see Osgood, right?
Kind of. Like you saw him run up. You know he's down here. Yeah.
Okay. So I just yell out.
It's like the ledge of the building is in the way. Basically, you're on the roof.
Yeah, I just yell out real briefly, like, "Old man, guy fell off the side of the building. I'm taking care of him. Watch everyone's back." And I immediately run down to where the guy, the hunter is, and I use my medical kit to stabilize him.
Okay, absolutely. And as you get down there, you quick thinking, your intuition and skills, you get him to a stable-ish position. There's a battle medic just kind of like fixing him for long enough for him not to be bleeding out or dying. He is now considered unconscious, and those death saves go away. Perfect. Okay. All right. That's done.
And then I just, I still have a little bit of movement because I guess I use my action to stabilize him. So I just use a little bit of my movement. Is this? I'm assuming here's a wall, right?
I'm sorry. Where is the wall?
Like right behind me.
Yes, that is like a stoned wall. I just didn't put it there because I didn't know. Yeah.
Okay. So after I know he's stabilized, I just kind of just hop over the wall. Just kind of see
absolutely. You can do that easily enough. Just a quick little vault over that wall, of course. As you hop over that wall, you see down in this direction a number of wolves being led by a much larger wolf. Now familiarly, dire wolves, the leaders of these packs, charging down the street. There's probably about 6 wolves in this pack, including the dire wolf. But the rest seem to be regular size, and they seem to be running in this direction of the noise being made. Just a heads up. So is that the end of your turn? We're to Gaynor now? Gaynor, are you back? Emergency says Gaynor is chilling in the square taking care of family. Or taking care of the civilians and making sure Vasily doesn't escape. That's what we're going to say for now.
Okay.
So, that's just easier. Trovik, what are you doing, my friend? You stopped Yegveni on the roof. He's still unconscious. He was never put to the point of making death saves, so he's just unconscious, breathing lightly. And you see these swarms of green cloud that form into wolves with eyes and shapes begin forming over the buildings.
Well, I have a werewolf to catch, I think.
You do? There's and he's catchable.
Let's see here.
He's a catchable woolly wolf.
So, I have to fall 15, right?
It would be a fall 15, yeah.
So, that gives me 35 for my initial movement. Or does the fall not count as my movement?
I don't think fall counts as movement because you're going to fall, you're going to land prone, and then you have to get up, so it'd be half your movement speed to fall and land prone, right? Because unless otherwise stated, I think you land prone when you fall, don't you?
Can I do an acrobatics to not fall prone?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Make an acrobatics check. Let's say DC 12, nothing crazy. Make an acrobatics check, see if you fall or not. If you don't fall, then I wouldn't count the movement against you.
Ah! Alright, fine.
And you fall prone, so to get up it'd be half your movement speed. Yeah.
It's 25. If I do a dash. Hey! Alright. Fall. Do all that nonsense, and then I sprint like a sprinter.
Sprinter, yep.
And now I use action surge.
How many action surges do you have?
Have I used one already in this combat? Because I don't have it marked.
I'm the one who used action surge.
She used it, never mind.
Okay.
Multi-classing. Okay, action surge, go for it.
Okay, alright.
Oh my god!
What
Holy
the
shit.
fuck?
I feel like you have a button, sir. That's
What do you mean?
ridiculous.
Wow.
I don't think you actually have a button, but Jesus, man, why do you do this to me? That's 8.
This
That's a
is-
lot. That's
What's happening?
A lot. 14. That's a lot.
Can you imagine this happening IRL?
Yeah, it's happened to me
Yeah.
before. 14 plus 6 is 20.
Oh,
Plus 8 is 28. Plus 2 is 30. Plus divine is 20. Oh no, I'm sorry. Divine, which is
40, I think you were.
no.
How do you
'cause-
want to do this?
30 plus 10.
Do we need another person calculating? I feel like
No.
we need another person.
I've got it. I'm making sure the math is right. It's 12 plus 16, not 10. So it's 16 plus 8 is a bunch of number. That's 24 plus 14 is 38 plus 6 is 40 something plus 2 is 40. Yeah, that's a lot of numbers. Let me do that math.
That is so much damage.
That's a lot of damage. 'Cause that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of green numbers. I'm very impressed with that numbers of damage.
Trovic was upset that he wasn't MVP for like every single encounter. You wanted to make it up.
Okay. How would you like to handle this?
Well, since you're such a running fool, I'm gonna take him off at the kneecaps.
As you take him down by the kneecaps, he falls to the ground, crawling and backing away from you slightly. And you just hear him in his voice. It's not how I plan to go out. Can you... You just kind of see in his face, he's angry, but he looks at you. What good would killing me do for you?
I'm just gonna bring the axe down.
You swing the axe down and cleave into this creature, rending your response to his neck. The life leaves the body of this werewolf and it falls backwards onto the ground. You still have a number of swarms swarming above you in the distance, but the main threat has been chopped down.
Now I wonder how that's gonna affect dudes. He was.
Anything else on your turn, my friend?
I don't think so.
Wolf is dead. Soulstar is conscious. And kind of like wake himself up and well, no, he's still unconscious. You just stabilized him, right?
I just stabilized him,
Yeah,
so he's
that's
just,
the end of his turn. Brandon, what are you doing? And
it's a good question.
I was going to say, from where you are in the street, you would also see a number of wolves in this direction, down closer to Kilma.
Okay,
About
I
5
don't
or
know this
6.
guy's dead, so
No, you have no clue.
let
Behind the
me
building.
get to a place that's like 20 feet. I probably get like 20 feet. Oh, nice job, Trivik. I'm going that way.
Absolutely. Okay.
Because I don't think I can deal with gas wolves.
You never know.
My crossbow isn't magical. I can't deal with gas wolves.
Yeah, I think that's
So
gonna have
I've
to
got
be my
another.
job.
Yeah, that is very much anyone else except me. 20. I've got another 30 feet of movement. That's just my move. So that'll get me there. How far away are those wolves down there?
I think it's measure distance.
Too far.
The distance.
Too far is the answer.
75.
No, the wolves down
Oh,
down here.
yeah, I'd say they're about a block away or so. So that's 30. So
I can
An
get another
additional-
60 feet.
yeah, I was about to say add 30 onto the end of this map on the edge over here.
Oh, another 30 feet. It's 120 feet.
Yeah,
I still have a
30
dash
on the edge of here is where
action.
they're
Haste doubling my. Sorry, I need to check haste.
at. Haste doesn't double attack ranges or anything.
No, I'm wondering if it's doubling my dash speed. I think it is. Because it just says it doubles your speed. So that's doubling.
Yeah, if you were to dash as an action, I think that.
No, I can dash as a bonus.
Yeah, I think
as a
that would-
rogue.
That's what I mean.
So-
That would be doubled as well, I believe.
Yeah. My God, there needs to be like a mark.
Mhm,
60
there is.
there.
Pretty sure you can write. Dragon.
There. That's where I am. I'm
Mhm.
shooting at another 30 onto that. So
Yeah,
60 feet away from me.
Mhm.
I'm shooting
Yeah,
at.
sure.
There's a dire wolf in that pack. Let's shoot the dire wolf.
Yep.
Wait, I'm not seeing any wolves on my screen.
They're
They're
not,
not.
on the screen.
Oh.
They're 30 feet off to
NTC.
your right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's
So,
more things.
Max, I don't have
Gotcha.
a giant map because it's a waste of time.
Gotcha. Because I just saw this guy. That's all.
Yeah, I'm just cleaning up other shit because I don't think I can deal with the gas wolves.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
So dire wolf.
That hits. High
Probably
pierce
no
damage.
sneaking. And 2 shots.
2 shots indeed.
And I get another shot because I'm hasted.
That all hits, right? Got it.
That one.
That. Let me check. That hits.
Oh, nice.
Just hits.
Jeez, I'm
So-
running the bolts.
Okay. You put 3 bolts into the dire wolf in the front of the pack. It is bleeding from the eye where you hit it. It's still running towards you. It doesn't seem to be slowed at all. It seems to almost be in a frenzy. And the wolves behind it are equally as angry.
Cool. Let's go.
That you go. Mr. Von Holtz is back doing things. Yevgeny is unconscious. That's good. What are you doing, my guy?
Well,
Spirit wolves are
If I
flying
go
over the
here-
house in front of you. Yeah, what's up?
what do I see in front of me right now?
If you were right
Oh.
there.
Someone's dead.
Over.
That's a hard loss.
Yeah.
If you go right there, you would see dire wolves down, or dire wolf and 5 wolves running at you from this direction down by.
Right.
Sorry, I'm on the GM there. From this direction by Kelma. You would see
Right.
above the building in front of you a massive cloud about 20 feet by 20 feet that is of just like these green wolves, and you would. I'd say you'd be able to see, because that's a building there. Still don't know if you'd be able to see that this thing was no longer the target. But...
Real quick.
Yo.
Would I know, or would I be able to suss out as a hunter of necrotic being that cloud on top of the building looks necrotic in nature or undead in nature?
Suss it out? No. Could you make a check to figure it out? Possibly. Can
I check?
Make a history check for me.
Sure.
I'll use the right value.
I believe I have advantage to recall information about Fey Fiends the Undead through Hunter's Bane. Oh, that already rolls. Never mind.
You rolled the same twice anyway.
Huh, that's sick.
So, you know that these things are spiritual in nature, more so than actual, like, pliable things. They are... It is a cloud of undead energy. And it is of a necrotic nature. Yeah, I mean, you know, these things are evil.
Right.
You know,
I need to get closer in order to do what I want to do, so I'm not gonna be able to do that. Which means, oh fuck, I don't want to do this. So never mind. I'm gonna cast Hold the Dead on the cloud.
Oh, I should probably have an initiative order. That would be smart. Right.
So I point at the cloud. I sort of my right eye, still kind of a little affected by the lightning dark gift thing, sort of glows green, and he mentions simply, "Kindly die for me." Make me a wisdom saving throw.
For this one thing. It's a 7.
Yeah, it takes 12 points of necrotic damage. I don't know if that heals it. I don't really.
It takes half damage, but
fair enough.
Okay.
He sort of shrugs. He's like, "It's better than nothing."
Yeah, I mean, you see the cloud itself react to the spell going off and things happening. Yeah, for sure.
That's good. Should I roll initiative?
What's that?
Should I be rolling initiative as well?
No, we're still in initiative from the fight.
We're still in the initiative.
It's just it didn't carry over.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we're in a different scene on Roll20, it doesn't carry the numbers over.
Right. Okay. Yep. No, that's.
Oh, it doesn't
no
carry
problem.
over for you all? I can
Nope.
see this. Really? That's strange. It should carry everything over because I can see this whole turn order for this screen.
Well, either way, I'm not gonna do anything else on my turn. I'm gonna wait around and sort of keep these guys safe.
Absolutely. All right, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I did the thing with the transition. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, because now you're all on the same page. There we go. Okay. Cool. Okay. So that's your turn, right? Got it. Boom, boom, boom.
Guys,
Selma. Actually, I got wolves too. I gotta put wolves in the turn. All the little wolves. There should be initiatives that I have, but I don't have. Perfect. So, the wolves are right after Osgood in turn order, so we'll do that right before Kalma's turn, actually. So, they have a 50-foot movement speed. They were 30-some feet off screen. So this one would get to about here. Boop.
Oh, actual wolves, not just ghost wolves.
What do you think I was shooting at?
Mm-hmm.
Ghost wolves.
Okay.
This is why I was very confused.
Boom. Okay, so 3 of the wolves get onto the actual battlefield. The rest of them are behind them. There are 3 more off screen. But I think that's what they had. That's there. Bum bum. Pyama. You have wolves that are running towards you, but they have not quite gotten to you yet. There's a pack of them, and they look hungry. And they look hungry for anything on this street, which currently includes you, Branwyn, and Osgood.
I look at the wolves. I look at Branwyn and Osgood, and I see the smoke wolf thing, right?
Yeah, you see the green clouds above the buildings. Yeah, for sure.
I go. I just blurt out. I go, Hunter brother behind the wall. Have fun with that. I got more problems. And I just run right past them.
Oh Lord!
Right onto the roof, to where the smoke wolf is.
15 feet up.
That doesn't affect me.
I'm aware. I'm just saying for the purposes of movement. It's,
Okay.
You're running across, and then you're also running up. So you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if you're running, what is that? 45 to there, right? And then you're running up 15 to get onto the roof, right?
Yeah.
So that'd be...
Because I figured because there's like barrels there, I was just going to bound on the barrels and just flip on up.
It's like climbing one way or the other. But yeah, I mean, you can get up onto the roof with...
Okay.
So probably, how much movement speed do you have?
Oh, I have 50, so I get like... If I do that, the closest I would get would be like right here. Whoops.
Yeah, I was about to say you'd be
Like
short.
right there. And then I do second one just for like
Sure. Could be a waste of a key point.
it'd be a waste of keep. In that case, what I'll do is because I'm gonna be blocking myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just go like where Osgood is, and then I'll pull out my bow,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll just take 2 quick shots.
Okay.
At the thing.
Sure. Bobo. Yep, that hits.
6 and a 15.
And that. Whoa, sorry. Oof, that misses.
The 19 hits, a 15 misses.
19 hits, 15 misses, yep. So that is 6 piercing damage, and that's a Kensai weapon, right?
Yeah, it's a Kensai, so that should.
Sure. Yeah. It's resistance purposes is what I was asking for, but that's fine.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else in your turn, guy?
Alright. And
Kelman's back in the middle of the square.
I just give a quick glance over to the other roof, to where the other guy is. Can I tell? Because I don't think I saw him get chomped down on. Can I quickly assess to see if he's alive or unconscious like his brother?
Make a perception check for me. You're at a distance. It's on a 15-foot up roof. It's okay. So yeah, make a perception check for me.
15.
You can tell he's on the roof. In the heat of the moment, in the 6 seconds you have to dash and do all this stuff, you're not quite sure, breathing or not, but you know he's on the roof, and it seems like there's one less werewolf in the mix.
Okay. So, alright, that's fine.
Gaynor, what are you doing, my friend? If you are still here, my friend. Or are we on hell emergency? He's still muted. That's fine.
Like if you can hear us.
Maybe just bring him back.
Yeah, I'll bring him back eventually.
Just bring him to the
screen.
guy, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll put him on the guy. Seems like a smart play.
because that way he's kind of out of the way of everyone.
Put him on the guy. And we're going to keep that guy hidden because it stinks. Alright, so that was your turn. It is now Wolfie Thing's turn. Cloud Wolf to the rescue. Cloud Wolf 1 is going to swarm in behind a Trovik. And it is, oh my goodness. That is not what it was supposed to do. It's making bite attacks. So first bite is a 19 to hit, Trovik.
Yep.
It's 9 piercing plus 4 cold damage. So back to bites. Why is it doing that weird stuff? It's a 16 to hit. I think that misses. Or does that hit Trovik? I can't remember. I'm sorry. Which armor class guy?
16 hits, yep.
16 hits. Okay, so it's another 9 piercing. And a third bite. Bitey bite. Jesus, another 16. That's 7 piercing and 3 cold. So that's 10, 15. Oh no, sorry, 10, 13. So that's 23. And then 13 is. Oh, but the piercings are half. Shit. Sorry, so that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 19, 20, 22 points of damage after reductions. So everything's calculated. That should be 22 is what you take down. None of those are critical, so you're not knocked prone. But this cloud of wolves is basically almost to the point of engulfing you, just like this 20-foot wide, like mass of smoke and wolf faces, and these teeth come lashing out of the cloud and actually like rip into you and bite at you and make contact. It's very strange. That is 3 hits. I need you to make 3 wisdom saving throws for me. Oh boy. Well, you don't need to make the other 2. That is a berserk Trovik.
Make the other 2. I'll use fanatical focus.
Fanatical focus, yes. Okay.
Damn it!
So, as this thing begins to bite into you, Trovik, you feel the urge of battle. You feel the drive to swing your axe at anything that gets in your space. You envision yourself back in the battlefields of old, where it was you against the world, taking on entire swaths of armies, and you are swinging for the fences. You are berserked. You know that condition's about on your item and your weapon sheet. It is now your turn. It's not good news for this thing, but
no,
it's also not good news for anything else.
All right, well,
that's your
as
turn.
long as everyone stays away.
But nobody knows this, other than the fact that you know to stay away from Trovik in the combat, but you don't know that he's gone berserk. You wouldn't be able to see or
there it
sense
is.
This.
There it is.
Ridiculous. That's a miss.
I'll swing again, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's a hit. That's all the damages. And use a magic weapon. Jesus Christ. I forget how ridiculous this is. Yeah, that's 21 plus 2 is 23 plus divine 32. Christ. Yeah. Well, that's your attack, extra attack.
The bonus action, like if I have a chance to swing, do I have to use the swing? I mean, I obviously want to use the swing, but in
right. The question
mode,
is in berserk mode, do you have that conscious choice? No, I'd say it's burning your war generals too.
Okay.
It would be swinging, right? I mean, berserk is berserk. It doesn't get nullified because you can't swing an extra time. If you can swing an extra time, you do it. So I think the wording was every action to attack and do. That's gonna miss.
Okay.
All right.
My shield guardian's gonna move up 30.
Absolutely. The shield
Over
guardian
30.
clanking through the streets, just chung 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 all the way down the alley.
Yeah.
I like it. It works. It's so good. That is the end of a Trovic turn. Yes. Maybe.
Yes.
So we'll start down. Brandon, what are you doing? You have wolves. Everybody ran away, leaving you to wolves.
Mhm.
Like a bunch of men they are, anyway.
Does Ova want to take his turn?
Back?
Yeah, he just got back. We can wreck on that if we want to. Yeah, because it would have been Over's turn, technically, right before the wolf. And the other wolf spirit didn't go. Shit. So, yeah, so.
Fill me in what's going on exactly.
So basically, the Trovic did the deed, but you don't know that from where you're at. You're in the town square with Vasily and the townsfolk. I had moved everybody over to this newfangled map, but you were technically on the map by convenience. We moved you up to make sure Solstar is okay. He got dropped off the roof by a werewolf thing, and so you're up there helping him on this side of the fence. There was a shout about wolves down this way, in this direction. There is a fence here, however, that probably blocking your initial view.
He was 10 feet in the air last time.
Oh, you were 10 feet in the air,
punched me
right? Because you were
10.
flying. Yeah, because you were flying. You were flying, so you would have flown over. So you would have seen the wolves coming from down on this street, actually. And as you were flying over, you would have also seen green smoke wolves apparate above some of the buildings and things like that. So you landed down to make sure Soulstar's okay. He's stable. He's not dying or anything. And it is your turn, Gaynor.
Okay, I guess I'll fly over to the group.
Absolutely.
However that's gonna work. How far away are they from me?
I mean, it's like this wall is not like 6 feet tall. You know, it's like 6 foot
okay.
wall, 15-foot tall building. It's just like it's like a fence made of stone. If that makes
Gotcha.
sense. And it's
So I'll
just like, hey, just over it. Yeah.
If I can actually like move my
Soulstar
camera.
just rolled off the building to a weird thing.
Oh,
Can
and
you
so
do
these
that?
wolves are right here. Gotcha, understood.
Yeah, those are on that side of the wall. They've just come up from here. Previous turn, they were down the alleyway off screen. So.
Okay, so then I'll move up here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
take a look at the wolves. Let's see here.
These guys, spirity wolves.
We got spirity wolves over here, and we got real wolves over here, right?
Yep. Oh, the
Mhm.
wolfies. It's a wolves episode.
It is a wolves episode. I guess I'll cast all my Eldritch Blasts at the big boy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All the Eldritch Blasts.
hey. That's all the Eldritch Blasts.
All the Eldritch Blasts. Sorry, so... Boom, boom, boom. That's a lot of Eldritch Blasts.
And then he gets pushed back 10 feet for each one that hits.
That's not
That's
very
all of them.
nice. Yeah, that's not very nice. 10, 20, 30.
He just disappears.
He ran up 50 feet and got pushed
9,
back 30.
10,
Great.
10, 9, and 10. That's a lot. That's a big number.
I'm just picturing like
Um,
the Fusra Dao of the wolf in Skyrim, just
Yeah.
just goes flying.
Yeah, as you shoot this thing with 3 Eldritch Blasts, they all connect, hitting the already injured wolf. It gets blown back 30 feet through the 5 wolves that are behind it.
Holy
Them
wolves.
ducking out of the way. But it flops limply and unconsciously in the center of the road. Let me see what other wolves would do. Other wolves. You got 5 rolls. None of those look promising. Yeah, fun stuff. Okay, cool. Good to know what they're gonna do. Oh no, all that stuff is visible. Why is it visible? That's so dumb. I apologize. I'm sorry. Anyway, yes. So that wolf is dead. The other wolves are looking a little panicky. Anything else on your turn, my friend?
No, I just wanted to expedite my turn. I'm good to go.
Oh, good. The second swarm, I apologize, before Bram would have gone, because it was that thing didn't make a move. And I'm forgetting I have multiple pieces on the board. Yeah, it's mad that you shouted it. It's coming down. It's gonna get all in your space. That's what it'd do. Character sheets. Oh, nice. I need everybody to make a successful Constitution saving throw. Gaynor, Oz, and Kielmar.
Constitution?
Con save 14.
22.
18.
Even with my advantage and +1, I only get the highest I get is a 9.
Wow.
Okay. So it's 22 cold damage, or half on a successful DC saving throw. So Osgood, you take half. Gaynor, you take half.
What is half?
22 is 11.
So I take half of 11.
No, you take 11.
I have resistance to cold.
Oh, if you have resistance to cold, then you get
resistance, and you take half of half. Yes, so half of 11 is 5. Yes. You take 5. You take the full 22. You gain 1 level of exhaustion and are frightened until the start of your next turn.
Oh, god damn.
Oh,
Start of the swarm's next turn. I apologize.
that's fun.
That's
Is
a
a
good
conditions box underneath your health?
question. Oh yes, there is.
Oh, okay.
So that's swarm thing. Then Trovik would have swung. Yes, sorry, I apologize. That whole retcon thing. Branwyn, what are you doing?
Oh, very interesting.
Right, because Trovik swung at the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the cloud with all the swings. Yeah, so it's Branwyn. Right, yeah. Sorry, perfect. Okay. Branwyn.
Yep. I am.
You are now in a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, I was gonna back up and like make sure I don't get flanked, but I'm not doing that now.
Sorry about that. The turns actually had to happen. I apologize.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not getting my -1 con ass back there.
Fair enough.
I'm taking pop shots at wolves.
Taking pot shots at wolves.
I have
that are
3 shots, so I'm just shooting at whatever one is. If any of them look like they're gonna run towards me, I'm taking that one. 1. That's a crit. Fuck yeah.
Oh my Jesus. Yeah, that was dead.
Cool, because I got sneak attack on that one.
Yeah. And mind you,
and another one.
Whopping 12 health, so just.
I mean, that one only took 6 points because I don't get sneak attack.
I'm aware. I'm just letting you know.
Cool. So I'm taking a pop shot at that same one. Because I have 3 attacks and it's amazing.
He's dead.
Nice.
Yeah, that's 2. There are 3 more. 2 are off screen, but I'll put them on the map for the purposes of map because it's easier that way.
It's fine. That's all my attacks, and I'm staying right where I am.
Oh, there's 3 more wolves that popped up?
There was a group of 5.
So one shot killed 1, 2 shots killed the second one. The third one's still there. It was a group of 5 in total.
Okay, I thought it was a group of 3 plus the big one.
No, it was 5 plus the big one, 6.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have room on the table.
Yeah, no problem.
Big map.
That's why I was going to back up.
Right. Yeah, there was a whole host of them. Doing that. Ready to go. Osgood, what are you doing, sir?
I look at the swirling vortex of wolves in front of me. I pull up my holy symbol and I say, "In the name of the fucking Dawn Father, I cast thee back." I'm gonna cast Holy Word. It's not Holy Word, is it? Word of Radiant? Word of Radiant.
Click the thing.
Everything within range, succeed on con save.
What's the range?
It's only within 5 feet, so I was waiting for this thing to get right in front of me.
Perfect. Con save it is. You got it, my friend. Saving throws. No advantage or anything like that. Just a straight saving throw. That's a 10.
Okay,
So
it takes 11 points of radiant damage. If
Yay.
this thing's undead, should take more, yes?
I believe that's
Not necessarily.
Is that how it works?
Intro.
If it's,
No.
Unless it's vulnerable to radiant damage. No. it doesn't
Correct,
take
yeah.
more.
That's a very good point. Alright. Yeah,
But
I
it takes
do that, and then
11.
I'm gonna move back. Wait, no, I can't, because if I do that, then I'll be taking
you
an
can
attack
move,
of-
but-
Yeah, but
It's up to you.
An
You can do
attack
whatever
of
you wish to do.
opportunity.
It's attack of opportunity from a cloud of wolf things. Yeah.
it's a very good point. If I cast a cantrip, I can't make another attack.
No. Because the cantrip wasn't listed as a bonus action.
Yeah, okay. I'm just internally like I'm trying to remember.
No, I understand.
From back when I was playing like fucking Sorcerer a couple of years ago. So in that case, I'll move back 5 feet at least, and I will draw my sword.
Okay. You draw the Psyforged blade and kind of step back out of this whole fray a little bit. That's the end of your turn. Wolfie's dead. The other Wolfies. Yeah, Wolfies aren't dumb. They're using action and dash to split into different directions and try and haul the hell out of here. Because the big one going down was not what they were anticipating. That being said, I believe we're back to Kelma, who is frightened of this creature until the start of this creature's turn.
Yeah. So Kalmon's pissed that now he's frightened. And the thing is, because of his training, he knows that he's his situation. So again, you hear a guttural cry from Kalmon. He immediately goes into his horse stance. He takes a deep breath, and he does stillness of the mind to take away his fright. And then his eyes light up, and he immediately uses a key point. And he's gonna do flurry of blows on this thing because he's mad that he had to do that.
Absolutely.
When you're not where I want you.
Under the word bonus and
There it
action.
is.
No.
So one hard punch straight forward,
All this stuff.
and then another swing. Roundhouse kick.
First one misses. Second one definitely hits.
Is the +2 just for
+2 for every hit you do, Rager.
every hit too? So it'd be 15.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was just for weapons or my fist.
Oh shit.
Same thing.
Oh no. Got it. Okay. Boom. Yep. -15. Cool. Okay. And anything else on your turn, my guy?
No, I'm
Gainer, you were in this group as well. What's up? What you doing?
I'm gonna hold up Gainer's gonna hold up his hand and cast Firebolt into this misty group of wolves.
Okay.
16.
It is a ranged attack within 5 feet.
Oh,
At
wait.
disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Your range spell attack does the same thing. So
So 15.
15. 15 is going to miss.
Okay.
As you kind of shoot it, and it goes almost through this cloud. Like a hole kind of opened up in the center of the cloud. Fireball went through it.
Okay.
What else you got?
Missing and realizing I'm too close to this creature on accident. I'm gonna back up a bit.
Yeah. Can't you fly up?
Okay.
Aren't you still flying?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I don't know. Who do we lose now? Oh, okay. Got it. That's fine.
So it gets attack of opportunity on me.
It does. That's right. You got all these wingy stuffs.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the wingy stuffs. Yeah. Let's do a little chomp.
Miss.
Miss. Okay. As you fly away and out of range, and over to the alleyway nearest the fleeing wolves. And they are scattering in all directions, like they have no purpose other than to run. You can see that as you're flying. So, anything else? That's you, right?
That's it. Yep, that's me.
Swarm time. Stop. Swarm time. Let's roll my d6 first off. Nope. Well, that's good news, I guess. What's this one doing? Yeah, it's gonna bite out of the Trovic. This one down here. Doing. What the? This thing is so infuriating some days. So infuriating. How does it make the... so dumb. Anyway, that's a bite attack. That's 21 to hit. That's 9 piercing and 1 cold damage. So, in math. 4 and 1, so that's 5. And then bite again. And that's 8 piercing, 1 cold, so that's another 5 to Trovic from the first wolf. This wolf here with Osgood and Kelma is just gonna like stay in y'all's capacity, spacing on y'all more or less. And it's gonna make its bite attacks at first one is Osgood. There's a 9 hits that misses. Second one is gonna be Kelma, and the third one's gonna be Kelma. It's 18 to hit.
Misses.
18 to hit. That's those miss. Okay.
I'm out
As
of
you
blood
were
maledict.
dancing through this cloud. Okay. That is cloud. Does the cloud have core movement?
Oh wait, correction.
Yes.
I was saying miss because I totally forgot I had to use my stillness of mind. I didn't swing at him with my one-handed weapon yet. That means 18. Because if I swing with my one-handed weapon, I parry everything because I'm armor class 20.
Right.
But
Okay, so
18 is my armor class.
So that would hit. So that is 9 piercing, 5 cold, and 7 piercing, 6 cold. Those are halved, or the piercings are halved because you're raging. But
yeah,
it's 11 cold damage and 3 and 4. So that's 7 piercing damage.
Yes,
right?
7 piercing damage. So
7 or 8, no, 7. Yeah. Well, it's 8 because it'd be 16 and cut in half is 8. Yeah. So
19, I believe.
Yeah, 8 and 11. So yeah, 19. Yep. All right. Cool. Oh, it's not his first turn of combat. It can't do that. Oh, that's sad. Well, that sucks. Okay, that's the end of its turn then, because it doesn't have a fun trait. And that's coded wrong. Yay, coding errors. Okay, Trovic. You can do what you do, I guess. You're swinging around, right?
Wings.
Trovic hits.
Swings
per usual. That's 19 plus 11 is 30. Jesus. The things you do, sir. It's still alive. It's much thinner than it was originally.
Bruh.
The foes and faults of D&D. That's a lot. That's 23 minus 23. Or 21? 23, right. Minus 23. It is still here, but it is wispity. How many war generals do you have left? It's a butt ton, isn't it? 12. Wicked, you're muted, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I have plenty left.
Okay, that's fine. I was just curious.
I think I've only used like 4.
You were very quiet when you were swinging. I didn't know. You were just like, "Oh, I'm just upset that I'm in berserk."
No, it's
Hold
okay.
on. I was like, "Hold on." I was like,
I'm gonna keep swinging until he's dead.
yeah, I mean that's fair. It works. Hit. Yeah, that's another. Jesus, mother. Yeah, with 3 swings, you eviscerate this cloud of misty wisps, and it kind of fades off into dusties. Jesus,
Cool.
man. Just
And
bust
I
out
still
100
fail to
damage.
save.
Yeah, you still fail to save. You are still berserked.
Or Shield Guardian is gonna do his movement.
Yep.
And that is
So how does this work? Because you have enemies within how many feet of you? Oh,
So I don't have-
Shield Guardian would be, but
I don't have any within 30 feet of me.
right, and we wrote it down that way. I
So
just want to look at what I wrote.
one way to save is slaying an enemy.
Right.
I attempted that one. I failed.
Uh-huh.
The other one is that
No
start of my
creatures within
turn
30 feet of you
without-
at the start of the turn, right. All right, I'm looking at it
Right.
now. I had to pull
well,
it up.
that's an auto like save like. But the other way I can try to save is if there's no creatures within 10 feet of me at the start of my turn. I can try and.
I gotcha.
But it auto saves if I don't have anybody within 30 feet of me.
Right. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so yeah, so you're still berserked. And I guess, yeah, I guess technically you'd head towards Shield Guardian, right? Theory.
Would I move?
Wait, he doesn't. I don't. He
I
just
know
has
you
to
don't
be
move.
around
You
it.
just target the nearest. Yeah, so you would take whatever. Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
So
you're
after
good.
this turn, as long as he doesn't, he hasn't no one near him for a turn, he's back to normal, I guess.
Right, and I mean your Shield Guardian would still be able to. Because you can't communicate it with it while you're berserking anyway. You just told it to
But it's start of turn.
stay back.
so-
Yeah. I know. At the start of the turn, he's going to make the save. It's just
Mhm.
next turn, he'll be able to make the save, is what I'm saying. Shield Guardian would know to stay out of range because of the command
no,
you
he
gave
will.
him at the start of it. Yeah.
I've been moving them every turn. So
Right. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I was meaning is like subconsciously, the Shield Guardian's not getting in range of this raging shit that's going on. Got it. Okay. Unless the purposeful move on your part. But I'll let
if
you do that.
I mean, if he had moved within range, then that's fine. But I've been just moving him 30 feet every turn.
Absolutely fine. I just want to make sure we know what we're doing. New things and stuff. Brandon, you are in between less of a hard place. With the wolves over here seeming to disperse a little bit.
Do I want to kill wolves?
It's up to you. You can shoot into the cloud where your friends are. That always sounds like balls of fun.
Yeah, it really does.
Take out all your anger. Your vengeance.
I mean, what vengeance?
I don't know.
I'm the least ragey here.
I know. It's a stark contrast.
Nah, I'm pretty much done here. I can't do much to that gas. I'm gonna shoot my friends. Let's go.
I mean, you seem.
I am suspicious of a person. I'm gonna go check on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going back. I'm heading back to the square.
Dashing back. Okay. Okay. So I'd say your entire dash would get you.
I mean, technically
Roughly
speaking, I can
that
go
distance.
right now 180 feet.
I know. I'm aware. You're dashing back to the square. You get there fast enough to get back to the center square and make a perception check for me.
Will do.
For map purposes, I'm going to move you up here.
Boop.
It's just like a cutoff line.
Hmm.
Not bad. In the town square, you notice that there are the one guard that's still left protecting the woman, just kind of taking care of her, and then you also see Vasily talking to some of the commoners in the town square, and Blinsky kind of like clutching the monkey very close to his chest. He's very concerned. But that's what you would see right around the edge of the town square. And
Cool.
Vasily tending to the townsfolk, making sure people in the center square are okay. And kind of notices you and throws up a slight wave. And, did you manage to get them?
Mm-hmm. Friends are handling a couple of stragglers.
Wonderful. Well, doesn't seem like anybody was too hurt here. Except for, he kind of looks around at some of the guards. That's pretty much
I'm
his
gonna
turn.
use my hasted action to just kind of hold an attack in case something else comes. Because I'd realized that I had another action.
Yeah, you do have the extra action, yep. All the actions. Okay.
Yeah.
As you hold your hasted action for something else, but you're in the town square waiting for more to go wrong. And Vasily is tending to things. We are back to a battlefield of Osgood. You are still in this cloud of green that seems to be chasing you.
Yeah, I'm aware. At this point...
And the folks at home that can't see your little token, I'm just making sure they know. There.
Let's see. We're in a situation where most of the other enemies have already been dealt with. I think I can probably use my full action to disengage and move. Alright, I'll use an action to disengage. I'll move 30 feet.
Okay, you know.
I'm pretty sure... Is this fine? Let me check. 25. I'll go another 10 because I have 35 feet of movement speed. I'm getting it back. I can't dash, right? Because it uses an action to do disengage, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oi, Gaynor! Can you frickin' taking this thing out? Sort of chuckles to himself, a little nervously, and then sort of nods firmly. And I think that's my turn.
Okay. Alright. Osgood going that way, doing a thing. Thing is done. Thing. Kelma in the smoke.
Okay. I'm still in the smoke, so I'm still going to go full bore, try to take this thing out. So with my quarterstaff, one-handed, I take a one swing. Hit it with 13.
Yep, 13. Got it.
Got it. I come up again and I do a full downswing at the smoke. See if I can do something about it. Oh. 14.
Misses.
Oof. Running low. I use another key point to do flurry of blows again. Another roundhouse kick. Another roundhouse kick.
That hits.
The 14.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just do another spinning kick. Trying to... 18.
18 hits.
That's 15.
Okay. The cloud dissipates further and further each time you swing through it and attack it and make contact. And swinging through this thing is weird, but you feel like you're hitting some sort of solid surface at the center of all this mass. But you do make contact a number of times, and each time you successfully make contact, more of the smoke and mist kind of like flies off and doesn't reconvene with the creature. It's still there. It's far smaller than it was when it started. But that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Gaynor, what you got, my friend?
Alright, let's try this one more time.
One more time.
I cast Firebolt at it now, and I'm a good distance away.
That hits. I'm sorry. You didn't shoot it. I thought that Flurry of Blows was a fireball.
I see that hits.
That hits, yeah. For 25 fire damage. Jesus. all the fire damage. Uh huh. 25 fire damage. Okay. And as you make contact with this spell this time, you shoot it out of your hand. The bolt impacts the cloud, and the entire thing catches flame, almost as if you lit a match in a room full of gasoline, and burns up the entire cloud before it disappears.
Hey.
Hey.
Combat dealt with. Good job, boys and girls.
And what I do immediately after combats, after I see that, I immediately start bolting my way to the guy on the roof.
And I fly my way back to town center.
I'm gonna be going towards the town center as well.
I check on the guy on the roof and see what's what, and see if he's stabilized, is he dead, whatever.
Okay. One thing at a time. So, Trovik, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me. Actually, it's the start of your turn, and nothing's within range, so you pass automatically. Bump that. So, your berserk is gone. I do apologize.
All right.
Yay.
Because your shield guardian's out of range, and there is nothing in range. Perfect. Cool. Yep. So that meets the requirement.
Yay,
So
we
your
managed
berserk
to not
ends.
die to Truvik.
So sad.
Another
What if we do
time.
though?
So sad. One day, Trovik will be my party wrecking machine, and I won't be able to feel bad about it. That being said, you're like kind of gathering yourselves, heading back to the town square at breakneck pace, flying off, running, doing, and Kelmar going up to the roof. Same situation. He's unconscious. He's breathing. He's laid out on the roof in a stopped position, but.
But is he stabilized? Like, do I have to use my medical?
No, he's stable. He's
Okay.
breathing. He's not on death's door.
Okay, so since everyone's, I guess, making their way to the town center, I guess you could just say that whatever's happening, I'm going to be moving both brothers to the town center.
Of course. All right. So, back in the town square, as you all kind of get there, Bramman, you would have had opportunity to do something before the rest of the party got there because you were already there. Were you doing anything other than like you've arrived in the
Waiting,
square?
holding,
Kind of
keeping an eye.
keeping an eye. Okay. And as the rest of the party kind of runs up behind you and convenes with you, you all now see the town center with the one guard still kind of like guarding as best he can and tending to the people. The few townsfolk that were in the town center are still alive. Blinsky's there. Vasily seems to be checking on the townsfolk, making sure they're okay. Looking over some of the dead bodies and the creature bodies and kind of kicking around one of the corpses of one of the creatures, not one of the soldiers, but screams are still going out throughout the west side of the town, but they seem to have lessened. What y'all do?
Well, I don't know what they're doing. Have I brought the dudes to the square yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna fix up and clean up the square real quick, but yeah. I'd say everybody's in the square for the most part.
This combat map is still insane to me. How many fucking dead?
We did good, guys.
It's like the entire square is just fucking like an inch deep in blood. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Thank God for wall of ice, huh?
Actually, let's use this to be our 10-minute break while I set up this map. So you guys get back to the town square and stuff like that. We'll just take a 10
Get
minutes,
some water.
and that way we can be back. Because this is going to take me like 3 minutes to do anyway. So I don't want to just let me fix the screen for 3 minutes. That's late.
Exactly.
Sorry,
no
guys.
Problem. All right, so let's. All right, guys. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Just so stick around, invite people over for the second half of session 31. We'll see you in 10.
Cool.
Welcome back, everybody, to the second half of Session 31 of Curse of Strahd. And now we jump back into the game. Take it away, MTC.
All right. So, you all are back in the town square with the raised platform that all the commoners have been on. And it looks like they're scared but safe. And it looks like they're being kind of tended to by the main guard that's still alive and the noble Vasily. But that's where we left off with. What would you all like to do?
Well, for me, I'm just going to be trying to bring both the brothers back to like the main middle area. Well, that's all I'm focusing on right now.
Of course. So, yeah, so come on, we'll say you get the guys back to the main area eventually. That for now. And
Just before my haste wears off, I'm going to take a seat on here, just so I'm not looking like an idiot, just standing in the road for 6 seconds staring.
absolutely. All right.
Are you quite all right? You're looking rather shaky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Gaynor is gonna like land right in front here and like concentrate on his spell so his wings like dissipate. And he's gonna be like, who the hell did that? And he's gonna cast Detect Magic. I don't know. And see if I detect anything from like the crowds of people.
From the crowds, people.
Can I cast guidance on Gaynor
Go.
real quick? Can I tap him and cast guidance on him?
Not gonna help me any
Won't help any.
I know it won't help, but just in case he needs
sure,
to make
you
a
always
save
can.
in order to try and resist a counter spell or something.
Sure, you always can. Interesting. You sense the magic on the color of the monkey, obviously.
Right.
The people around you
The monkey is Strahd.
do not sense any magics.
On the collar specifically.
Yeah, we know the monkey's color is magical.
Yeah.
It's the monkey! I'm telling you.
At this time, I would have brought in the body.
Yeah, you got the
close to the
bodies back.
platform.
Yeah.
Close to the platform.
Bodies.
And I would have pulled out some rope and start tying them up. As like just, tie up their feet and their arms and their hands and just leave them there. And once it's done, I just kind of look over the chi.
The one guard that's left is going to kind of look at you doing this and kind of like let go of the woman that he's kind of embracing and kind of walk down the steps, kind of look at you firmly and nod, and then kind of help you begin to rope these guys up. Clearly on the same page of this is probably not a good thing.
I'm going to look at the gathered crowd and I'm going to essentially say, so what now?
One of the ladies in the crowd just gonna, are we safe? Is it over?
Safe for now, but I wouldn't recommend running too far just in case. Do you know the inn that's near here?
We should probably escort them.
We will be escorting you. Straight up.
Okay, so as he's saying this, I'm gonna kind of stand up and come over like okay, we have two options. We can either take these people to the Blue Water Inn and make sure they're safe, or we should head maybe to the orphanage, make sure that's secure over there.
Fuck the church, I forgot about that.
Yep, there was a bunch of screaming.
He looks incredibly uncomfortable.
I don't suggest taking these people to Blue Water Inn because one of them is against us, at least.
Right.
Yeah. I
You
suggest.
see something?
Well, one of them stopped my teleport.
Your magic detects invisible things?
I can punch somebody and turn them visible.
Well, if someone was invisible and it was a spell, I would detect that. Yeah.
Nope. No, you
Would I
wouldn't.
not?
Nope.
Nope.
You only detect if it's visible.
Kalma stands up, and he stands right between Blinsky and Noble Dickhead.
Yeah, I mean, the noble's just kind of generally going around the platform, and these are just general positions, but yeah, he's around.
Okay. I kind of grab them both, like with my arm stretch, both by the back of the collars, and I just kind of say real firmly, I go, like, did either one of you do something to stop my friend moving?
Blinsky kind of looks at you and almost immediately just the shocking voice just, no, Blinsky no do nothing. Blinsky hide with monkey. Make an insight check, Kelma. As he called out for it first. He's doing the direct insight because he's on the direct people.
15.
Good old Blinsky seems on the up and up. He's
Okay,
never been a magic caster as far as you've known.
And
seems kind of dolty.
I cock my head to the noble.
Mm-hmm. Kind of looks at you, just. I have no clue what you're talking about. If you didn't realize I was in the middle of fighting 4 of them at the same time.
I just stare at him, and I'm doing another insight check.
Absolutely, make an insight check.
You handle yourself quite well for a noble.
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
He's being as honest as he can be. He was fighting 4 guys. You saw it. You were in the fight.
Yeah. I let go of the shirts real quick, and I go to Blinsky, and I just go, "Is your monkey okay?"
Kind of
You know you can ask the... Okay.
Kind of looks down at the monkey and pulls him out of his coat or whatever. The monkey looks okay. Looks concerned, but it looks okay.
Okay. I help put my hand on the monkey's shoulder, because isn't that how the thing works?
Yeah.
On the collar.
On the collar?
Yeah.
Because
I contact with the creature collar.
Yeah, on the collar, and I just kind of look at the monkey. I go, "Did you notice anyone doing something weird? Cast magic?"
You just
I'm saying that directly to the monkey.
Yeah, directly to the monkey. The monkey just kind of. No, as soon as shit started coming in and flying, I hid. I was tucked away in this idiot's jacket. I didn't see anything. Sorry, boss.
I just kind of collar. I just look over it to the noble real quick. I'm like, "Good job on those zombies."
I was waiting for the insight check on the monkey, but okay.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
It's too late now. No.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
The monkey is Strahd, I'm telling you.
And I just
you had him in the palm of your hands and you wasted it. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, and I walk back to the 2 brothers tied up, and as I walk by, I just kind of say under my breath of like, well, the idiot obviously didn't do something, but of course Sergeant Dickhead over there probably did. I can't tell, because I don't know for sure, but I have my suspicions.
Are you just saying this, or are you whispering this?
No, I'm just whispering as I walk by.
Okay.
I just nod.
I kneel down and I just blurt out. I go, "These men been bitten. I'm tying them up. I don't know what to do for them, but they shouldn't. I didn't want these men to be kidnapped and be used as pawns. They don't deserve that fate."
I draw my blade. The dead are luckier off than the living in this place.
But, okay.
Vasily kind of looks over and we can't take him with us. We can't leave them here.
I wonder if our mutual friend, I look at the rest of the group, knows anything about lycanthropy.
Maybe.
I could. It won't last long enough. I could sanctuary them, but that would only last for a minute.
Wouldn't do what you're looking to do.
It wouldn't do what I'm looking to do, no.
Is it like a curse?
It would have been a field where nothing can attack and nothing can be attacked.
No, we're talking about lycanthropy.
Yes, lycanthropy is a curse.
Oh, actually,
Well,
that's a very good point. Can I make a history check?
For what?
Related to lycanthropy, Fey Fiends and the Undead. Would Lycans count as fiends?
No.
No.
Oh, right. No,
So-
I'm thinking of it as beasts. My apologies.
My
What were you saying,
suggestion
Ivor?
is if we can get them back to the inn and we can take a short rest, I can cure them of their lycanthropy. I have
I
greater
give him
restoration.
this look. Oh.
It's a curse. I can remove it from an infected person or object. Right.
The
DM.
And the DM's like,
As long as it's a curse, I can remove it with greater restoration.
Well, let's ask
How
some
long?
people.
How long does it take for lycanthropy to set in?
I mean, I would need enough diamond dust that's worth 100
yeah,
gold, and
no.
I think I only have enough on me for one more.
Right. I have 300 golden gemstones. How much of that?
I need diamond
It's
dust
just-
specifically.
Yeah, it's unlisted what it is. So
Yeah, I think
I got
we
it,
all
I got
have 300 gold worth of gems.
Yeah, but I specifically took the
Could-
diamonds. How many diamonds did I take is the question.
yeah.
No, I know he ground up a couple of them.
maybe if we go to the church.
That's a lot of screaming from back there. And I don't think I can bear to see what is happening in there.
Well, there's the children. I think we need there for the children.
Meh, I'm good to go whichever way.
Where are you going, guys?
Emma just stands up and he's just like, well,
Well, I took 4 diamonds, so I should have enough to do them both.
okay. I go,
But it
well,
would
let's
require us to take a long rest.
A
Or a short
long
rest.
rest?
Sorry,
Oh,
short
okay.
rest.
Yeah. So remove curse would work, yes.
Well,
Sorry, as the DM.
So I basically used 1 diamond on me, and I have 3 more left in my pouch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
need a
let's
long
get-
rest.
well, we don't. If we're going to go to the orphanage, all we could probably do is a short rest.
Hmm.
We can do a long rest.
If we rest, anyone
We'd
is
be too
dead in
late.
there.
I was going to say,
Aye.
if you rest, it's taking an hour, and staying in the same spot for an hour is the rest. It wouldn't be like the travel across town would be a rest. So
Right, yep.
you would get to the inn, burn an hour resting, and then head on your way if you were to rest.
Aye.
So what's the plan? We don't have to cure them now as long as they can be held.
Yeah, let's
Hmm.
keep them held, and then let's. Well, it comes down to, do we want to rest first and go over, or go over now?
If we're resting, anyone over there is dead.
Oh, yeah.
We should go over there now.
That's up to you. You guys are probably worse aware than I am. I can keep going.
I can keep going, but all of my abilities are out
Most about my abilities.
and tapped.
No big moves from me. Just what I got. I think I'll be fine.
Big guy? Nope.
I guess he's
Silent.
That's what I get for a meeting. But yeah.
Mhm.
Do it.
All right.
all right.
Going,
Well.
no rest. Are you taking the villagers to the Blue Order Inn on your way, or are you beelining it?
I can make that easy for us. How much do they weigh? Like roughly, do we know?
It's coming anywhere from 100 to 180 pounds.
So less than 500 pounds.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commoners.
What are you thinking?
Yeah. What are you
I can
trying
do
to take
I can do a tensor floating disc for the unconscious people.
Oh.
It's gonna take.
I
10
mean,
minutes.
couldn't we just pile them on the iron defender and it can just carry them?
True.
Yeah.
It's true.
Strovic,
Yeah,
you
the
don't mind.
guardian
You
could carry. Guardian could carry easily enough.
don't... Well, yeah, Strovic. Strovic, do you mind? The thing.
No, I don't.
I was
I
just
don't
putting
mind.
the suggestion out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so getting everybody on the way to the Blue Order Inn and then into the western part of town is the direction. So it takes probably about 10 minutes or so for you guys, even moving at a brisk pace with the commoners and trying to make sure that they're all accounted for and safe while carrying 2 bodies. Everybody in this conglomerate makes it back to the Blue Water Inn. And as you all arrive there, you do notice scenes of a scuffle or a battle.
Dum, dum, dum.
I
We
hate
should
being
probably
right.
go in and check on Irina
Yep.
and stuff.
Nope. Yep. Checking shit.
Absolutely. And let's go to my Blue Water map, because all the maps, because I live on maps, and that's what I do. Maps for me and maps for you. And sorry, I need to put you all in a place where you're doing the things and the stuff. And all this should have been set, but we're good. So that, and then I'm gonna use Oblinsky as everybody else because he's gonna represent common folk.
Okay.
Sounds good.
He's Oblinsky, and
He's a Blinsky.
Oblinsky is everybody else. There you go. There you go. Thing. So as you all rush
It's
back
just a million
to the Blue Water Inn, you notice scenes of a scuffle and a battle. You see a few dead men and women. A couple of them shorter in stature. You recognize they are wearing raven cloth or raven feather styled
Fuck.
cloaks and cloth. And so, sorry, let me make sure all this stuff. They are downed and out and dead, but they are there for visual purposes. And a little bit of the inn seems to be smoldering and a bit on fire.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
It seems to be coming from the backside of things.
Shit.
Gotta move him because he's not there, and that's not there, and that doesn't exist. Okay, sorry. Gonna do all the things. Apologies. Alright, so that's that, and that's that. Perfect. Okay, alright, sorry. So as you get to the building, there does seem to be smoke rising from the back part of the building itself. You see a couple of human form were-ravens that have been downed in this combat. You also see a number of bodies of wolves strewn across this area. And a few zombies as well. It seems like this was another target.
Mm-hmm.
As you run inside, past the barricades and through the area,
Is the barricades open?
they've been kind of destroyed.
Ah, damn it.
Are they battered
Okay.
or destroyed?
Battered. Battered's a
Okay.
better word.
Battered's
Okay.
a much better
Fully
word.
destroyed.
Yeah,
Not
that was
shattered,
like
battered.
shoot.
No.
Battered, someone was banging or trying to pull it apart.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. As you make it inside, the first face you see that you truly recognize is Esmeralda. She's kind of in the middle of the first floor of the tavern.
Legging it like.
Yeah, straight there. You see Esmeralda on the first floor of the tavern, a couple other common folk there, and then you see Erwin and Danica are behind the bar. And the rest of the group kind of files in behind you, and Vasily and the group of common folk, including Gadolf, are behind as well. Esmeralda kind of looks up and... Good to see y'all are safe. I heard the screams. We got attacked. That was...
Where's
a little bit of a bloodbath.
Where's everybody? Who's safe?
Kind of looks around. He's like, she looks around. She's like, I lost track of Rickton and the girl, but
you lost track of them.
They were hiding upstairs, and then we got attacked.
Okay, no, running upstairs. Nope.
Yep. Running upstairs as well.
On the one side upstairs, you were going through the interior and onto the balcony.
The other thing was blocked, though.
The other
I could hop up, and I could hop up there. That's no big deal if it's the second floor.
The other one was blocked. You're right. Oh.
The other stairs was blocked because that was where we tried before we tried this door. So I'm going up this side, which is where Richton's room was, anyway.
Right. Yeah, no, that's fine. So as you go up that side, and you have the Mardikov's rooms and then Richton's room down to the edge. Yeah. All three doors seem to be shut.
I rush down to the door where Richton's door, and I just bang on it real quick. I go, Richton, Arena.
About 5 to 10 seconds pass. You don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Can I listen on the door? Or he kicks it down.
Okay. Make a unarmed strike for me on the door.
Yeah.
If you kick it down.
I'm not really playing
the
situation.
Go for it.
Exactly what I feared was going to happen.
Unarmed strike. As you kick the door in with your 7 bludgeoning damage and kick Richton's door off its hinges, you also knock von Richten backwards into the desk behind himself, leaning right in to open the door. The door slammed on top of him as he squished back against the dresser in the room.
I walk in a room, look for Irina. I don't even care about von Richten.
Jeez,
no,
dude.
Irina is tucked in the corner up by the bed.
All right.
Safe.
Jeez, dude.
As now she's scared as shit as von Richten's been squished by a door.
Yeah, I'm literally like looking at the guy like, dude, angry shouts, answer. You should know by now this guy is not messing.
Kind of looks at you. He's like, do you have any idea who we're dealing with?
Yes, that's why I kicked the door when you didn't open the door. Next time, be quicker.
He kind of looks at you. He's like,
just laughing in the background.
Your youth is arrogance, man. Like, he can turn into you.
Mm-hmm. And I'm ignoring him. I go, Irina, are you okay?
Does he get this? And he's looking at you, Branwyn, as he's trying to figure this out. Irina kind of looks up. She's like, I haven't been hurt at all. We got attacked, but Esmeralda and von Richten were true to their word.
Good.
They packed me way up here. They didn't really seem to be after anything here.
Why did they attack here then?
There was something in passing. Seemed like they were onto something off to the far side of town, but
pricks.
I don't know.
Probably need to check on those children.
Yes, but as Gaino's out.
All right.
Out of what?
Oh yeah.
I mean, are you up with us? I'm saying this in the room.
Yeah.
No, I'm down. I have enough abilities to fight. So.
No, but are you in the room? I'm saying this to Kelma.
I'm not.
Right, exactly. This is a Kalmar Brahma conversation. But
Gotcha.
Yeah.
As Von Richten just kind of like pushes the door off of himself, and we'll get to that. You need to understand what you're up against. We'll get to that later. But yeah, it didn't seem like they were here.
Of some description would have helped the door not be locked down, and we might have actually had a discussion to prove that we weren't Strahd.
Come on, just looking
Kind of
around
looks
the
a little
room.
flustered, and he's just like, well, how was everything?
10 squares secure for now. We killed a bunch of werewolves, and we might have a werewolf problem with the 2 hunters.
The hunters were bitten, but we saved them before they were drug away. If there's a way to save them, it might be useful.
Kind of look, he's like, well, can be cured. It's an expensive process, but
Gano has diamonds. He has he has a spell, apparently.
That mage
those
could
men
be
are very
friends.
fortunate. Then they might actually survive this.
Big black wolf mean anything to you? Werewolf?
Black werewolf is strange. Other than that, nothing really stands out.
Cool.
Werewolves
He's dead
in this area
anyway.
are pretty common. You killed one. More impressive than I thought.
Multiple. We killed multiple werewolves. There's probably more, which is why we need to rest up and get to whatever the hell is attacking the west of town.
Right. Right. He just kind of starts thinking to himself about what next and the next step in the next plan. Irina does seem all right, shaken but taken care of. She kind of looks over at you, Kelma, and asks, "Is the entire group all right? Is everyone safe?"
Yeah, we're all safe. Now we're going to go maybe save children, something.
That's very brave. She kind of looks at and Vasily too. Everyone made it back okay?
Vasily is fine.
You just see like a little bit of relief come over her face.
You can do so much better than that idiot. I'm walking out.
As I start walking, I go, agreed. A guy actually seems more like trouble. Be wary of him.
She's gonna take a moment and pause at that, but seems to have heard.
I give a low bow and leave.
Oh, you're upstairs.
I was with them the entire time, yeah.
Oh,
I was just watching in the background, kind of laughing my ass off.
I was unaware if that works.
I did mention it a couple times.
I'm sorry. There was a lot of talking going on. All right. So, seems Irina is safe at least. And Esmeralda's downstairs. The rest of you, as you're downstairs, kind of assessing the situation. And Vasily walks into the tavern with everyone else. And Blinsky and all this, that, and the third. The Markovs begin to go and tend to some of the people that are scared and kind of set them up with blankets and things like that to just like try and keep them comfortable. Try and keep the fear down at the moment.
Kelmo just walks up. Is John around?
Make a perception check. DnDBeyond.
18.
19. You see John just sitting over in the corner over here. And I need to have a John token that I don't have. I should have a John token.
Wasn't John the square? Isn't that the square?
John is the square.
I think he was. Yeah, John was the square.
John
That
is
is
the
absolutely
square.
correct.
I'm
John is the
sorry.
square.
You're 1,000%
I was-
right. John is
He
the
When we
has-
came on
he-
this map, I was wondering what the hell it was, and then, yeah.
And then it hit me. Yeah, he's sitting in this corner.
Yeah, you haven't granted him token status yet.
No, I need to make John a token. I've just been lazy. I have a token, but it doesn't do him justice. I don't want to do that to John. I'm gonna give him the right token, not a fill-in token. But yes, he is down here, sitting in one of the corners in a chair, and as you look at him, you can see he is covered in blood, and he seems shaky. His armor is covered in blood, I'd say. It's not really his covered in blood.
I just look at him. I'm just like, you did well. Keep on protecting. We're probably going to be heading out again to go save children or something. So make sure you barricade the stuff up.
He just kind of looks up at you and nods, and you can almost see it in his face. It's just like a... This isn't what he signed up for. Like, you can read that on his face. Young
Yeah.
boy, about 20-ish. Like, he's scared. He's regretting things that he's done, but he understands what he has to do, and he just kind of like nods at you, like 1,000-yard stare.
As I walk away from him, I just kind of mutter so you can hear it. I just go, being afraid, not a sign of weakness. Running from what you're afraid of is weakness. You're not weak.
Mm-hmm. So, is anybody else doing anything in the village?
I'm just kind of occasionally peeking my head out the door, seeing what's going on.
The screams are dying out a little bit as you peek your head out the door a second and third time. It seems to be dissipating slightly from the west, but
You gonna go to the children now, or are we resting here?
what you doing?
Well, now that we know that they attacked here, how do we feel about going after the orphanage?
It seems like if they wanted to, they would have gotten Irina. And even Irina mentioned that it seemed like they were just attacking buildings randomly. So they might not know she's here. Assumed it's another building. I'm assuming they're attacking the orphanage and church now, figuring that maybe she's in there. This spot might be relatively safe.
As Von Richten kind of steps in the room with you all, Irina has also kind of come into view in the area as well. Von Richten kind of been quiet for a minute, trying to figure out what's going on. He kind of pipes up. Maybe it was... Well, it was coordinated with everything else. You said they were trying to turn these two. And he kind of nods over in the direction of where Yevgeny and Solstar are. And it might be their ultimate goal. Might have just been to capture people.
Maybe. I know they intentionally tried to grab, and I think that wolf that Trova killed, it's something like, we got what we wanted. Yeah, most what we wanted.
There was a call, and then they
There was a
retreated.
They had a plan in place. We weren't part of it.
Either way, this was a coordinated attack.
We need to do what we can while we're still alive.
I don't care about the church. I think we at least need to be careful of the children.
We should check it out, even if...
Mm-hmm.
Make sure everything's fine, kill any stragglers.
Agreed. And Kelma just starts walking out the door.
You hear a call from the other side of the room as you all begin to walk out the door. Pardon, whose blade was this? I feel they need it back.
Kano, take your fucking blade.
Wait, what happened? What?
It's the noble dude who's giving you back your sword.
Whose sword was it? He's offering to give it back.
You might need it here more than we need it.
And then looks at you. It's a kind gesture and gift. It's appreciated.
And I walk out the door.
Can I grab Rickton aside as we walk out?
Of course. You grab Rickton aside.
Be very careful of that guy. I know people know him, but someone was countering spells in the courtyard. And either it's someone we've brought back with us, or it's someone we couldn't see.
He just kind of gives a little nod and a recognition that he'll keep his eyes on things.
Cool. I give him a nod in return and follow the rest.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So you'll exit back into the town itself.
Anybody warn him about the tied up people?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm dealing with like 3 things here.
Yeah,
You're good.
that's no
That's all
problem.
good.
Yeah. Tied up people are set away. And a cure spell could heal them, realistically. So, you all are setting off now to the west of town.
Mm-hmm.
Speedy pace, it still takes about 10-15 minutes to travel. If you're running and dashing and doing all the alls. The screams have almost all but died out in this area now. By the time you get there, it's pretty much quiet. And the first building that you would come up to in this area of where you were going would be the, aside from the random buildings, and first notable place in this direction would be the Church of St. Andrew, or the cathedral itself. And here, as you get outside of the building and are checking out the surroundings, it looks like this building was attacked. There are claw marks on the framework of the building.
Can we see the orphanage next door?
The orphanage is next door. It is visible. And it looks to be... the front door is not there. You can clearly see that from where you all are at. Seems
You
like...
all wanted me to have a reason to kill Strahd. This is it.
Mhm.
I tighten my grip on my blade and I wander over.
To which one?
Probably towards the orphanage.
I ain't gonna grab you. One building at a time.
He's gonna like
not...
struggle and then sort of
If
pause.
you start struggling, I'm weak as shit.
But
it's more of a
free
hey,
and then sort of pause. Yeah.
Let's not split up.
Sort of glance back. I hope you know what you're doing.
Do we know? Do they know, though? These are the questions.
They really don't in his head, but he's following along.
I mean...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to justify that out of character right now.
Right, so, the church, it is getting on in the evening at this point. And the church normally well lit and candled up. Most of the candles are not lit or have been knocked over, skewn aside. In the main chamber of the church itself, just looking in through the doors, you can see that a number of things that were standing on altars previously, flower pots, busts, counters, and things have been knocked over, including a number of torch sconces. It seems like something definitely got into the church, and you can also obviously see the orphanage next door. Are you all going into the church, or are you searching the orphanage as a group?
Kelma is like, I want to go to the orphanage.
I second that.
Okay. If I was the people in the orphanage, I'd have moved into the church. It's more defensible. But okay.
It's a fair point.
There's 3 of you that wants to go in the orphanage.
I mean, you can split the party if you're feeling froggy.
He's looking for reasons to kill us.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Am I looking for reasons, or am I just being a
Always.
tactical DM? The world may never know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you think the children might have held in the church, we could go into the church. I'm just
They would
thinking
have
that.
believed that the Dawn Father would protect them. They would have believed it was holy ground.
Yeah.
I need
At the same time, it didn't really seem like this church cared about.
Everybody make me a perception check.
Oh, fuck.
Perception check.
Oh, that's that.
Yeah.
Yay!
Random saw everything.
Nice.
I see all.
You see all.
Okay. So as you all are saying this and deciding maybe the orphanage, no, maybe we should check in the church. Osgood, do you have the eyes on or not?
I don't. I have the ring of extra action.
Gotcha. Okay. So Branwyn, you would see kind of in front of the orphanage itself, on the ground, probably pressed up closer to the building itself, does seem to be a body lying face down.
Shit.
And you can notice that it does have white hair.
Shit. Okay, I'm wrong. Orphanage. No, I see that and it's like, yep, no, I'm going over that.
And as you all approach closer, it is the lady who runs the orphanage, Madame Belasco, face down, about 10 feet off of the building property itself, out the front door, and the door completely knocked in and ajar. And you can notice a number of claw marks and scratch marks all around the property, as well as paw prints and things and the like.
I'm checking every room.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
As you go
I'm
into
swapping
the
my
orphanage,
sword for a war pick.
room by room, from the foyer where all the kids played to everything else, there is nobody. 3 floors, every floor, every door, every room. The children,
Good.
the toddlers, the 2 little babies, everyone. The only thing that you all found is the corpse of one Miss Belasco.
Does it look like there's like toys discarded as if
It
people
looks
rushed
like
out?
there was a struggle.
Fuck. Shit. I have theories. Fuck.
More than welcome to roll investigations or make perceptions if you call out what you're looking for or trying to find, but
The old bastard
you have
tried
to
to protect
specify
me
a
the
little
last
bit.
day. I look uncomfortable.
But I mean, other than that, it's the same orphanage you've been in before. I can take us back to that map if you want.
No, probably not.
No.
It's not
Don't
really
need it.
necessary.
Did we check the attic?
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You didn't say you did, but you didn't say you didn't.
Attic. I mean, I said every room.
Every room, so attic would have counted. Yeah, and as you climb into the attic, same story. Nobody up there.
Well, there's only one or two situations that happen. Either they were taken, I think that's what's happened, or they maybe all went to that church. So we're either about to see something very bad at that church, or if all the children were taken, maybe that's what the goal was the entire time.
Children. Why children? They're vampires. They can.
Well, they're werewolves.
At this point, to be honest, both are probably working for the same frigging person.
Probably.
Sorry, I'm flicking through notes right now. I have an idea. And I can't remember
going
what
to
I
put
know.
a pick in that man's eye.
But if they did take them, where would they taken them?
Well, I guess maybe we need to have dinner. Get my drink.
DM, I don't remember, and I can't see notes because I can't find where we first
What is
went
your question?
to. The orphanage.
Mm-hmm.
The woman we saw.
The hag.
The old lady, yes.
Yes. Did we get a feeling from her? I can't remember.
Yeah, she exuded magic. I remember that.
She
Yeah.
exuded magic.
Baba Yaga
and
stole the children.
She was.
I
He
might.
definitely exuded like.
She
Stranger
exuded
Danger.
magic, and Kelma felt a curse being dodged.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was magic-y
Did I?
and sense of
He-
issue.
I did a check on Baba Yaga before, didn't I?
On her little underling, yeah.
No. I think I rolled an intelligence check once before to know to see what I
yes,
knew
you did.
about
Yes,
Baba
you did.
Yaga.
Yes, you did. Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. You're accurate
Yeah,
on that.
okay.
You did. So you knew.
So I
what
can't roll
happened.
another check on that. Okay.
I mean, at this point, you could.
Can I?
For what exactly are you trying to roll it for?
Okay. As a player, I am thinking that the woman took the kids in the chaos.
Baba Yaga stole the children.
Yeah, basically.
Fuck.
They're
God
either
damn.
next door or potentially that shit has happened. Because it's too much. It's too weird. That
How
there's
much
only
do you know
one
about the
person dead.
actual? How much?
Actual Baba Yaga, as a player, I know a
Yeah.
lot. That's
How
why
accurate is it to the actual legends and lore in real life?
This is
character?
why I'm asking for a check.
Which check would you make?
Because that's bad.
Okay.
I mean, finding a house on chicken
History
legs wouldn't be too hard.
or yeah.
I
Or
think
an
it was history
Arcana
last
check.
time. I feel like it was history last time.
I think it was history.
It was history last time.
Feels like history.
I'm happy to take.
But
any-
Arcana would be of the figuring out of the if it's Baba Yaga.
Yeah, that's
So I
why
guess what are you trying to figure out is the question. Main
Is
question.
it?
Is it the
Yeah,
hag creature lady
Yeah,
thing?
because
potentially,
it
or
looks
Baba
like
Yaga
there was
is?
a struggle, but I don't see bodies. And if it was walls through here, it would probably be bodies
Mhm. That's a fair assessment.
or
yeah,
zombies.
Make a history check for me.
Okay, I have a +6. Let's go.
Yo.
Right, notes. Let's go.
Make a survival check for me.
Okay. Survival. Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Jesus.
Let's get shit.
Not
So,
bad.
in thoroughly searching around the area, all of you working together, and Branwen beginning to piece things together and come up with string theories in her mind, she starts taking a look at some of the claw marks and some of the scratch marks around the area. And I had a thing written, so let me get the thing. That's not that. That's not that. Okay, cool. So yeah, fun stuff. So you notice wolf paw prints and track marks and werewolf prints and things like that, and you can see fur that's been rubbed up against different parts of walls and things like that that's just kind of been left in the struggle and the tussle. And you see those claw marks and you recognize what they look like, and there's a lot of them, and they seem to go into the main room on the first floor and seem to have traipsed around the first floor a lot. When you are inspecting the second floor, you find that the claw marks are different and clean and larger and not as wider, almost not wolf shaped, and they change from 3 to 4 slash bits and talons. It seems like more than one thing was here.
What did you find?
There was something other than wolves here. It's literally.
Those were good rolls, yeah.
What would it be?
I mean, rolling that high even to figure that out was wowzers.
I know.
Holy shit.
Don't mess with kids.
Hell yeah.
Brenwyn doesn't like people messing with kids.
Yeah, you could sense that it was something other than just wolves here, and based on your knowledge of Baba Yaga, hags of the like and things, I would say it's pretty on the nose that it's something other like that.
It's hag or hag adjacent.
Hag adjacent. That sounds like
the
name of your party.
I mean,
it's like, I'm gonna make a quick roll to see if you even remember.
We're hag adjacent. Let's rock Cleveland. Like,
I mean,
right.
No, but sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Hag adjacent. Anyway, yeah.
That old lady from before.
And my letter from Baba Yaga.
Fuck.
So how do we find her?
Are they safe? Will they be safe?
It's Baba Yaga, so
I doubt it. That's a fair point.
Well, I guess we're...
Well,
problem for a minute. Problem for another day right now. We still have a town and a potential survivors in a church. Let's at least check the church. I could be wrong.
Let's go to the church right now and then reconvene after the church back to the inn.
We are in no condition with dealing with anything like that right now, though.
So as you all head over to the church, you go inside the opened doors and down through the hallway that narrows into the actual chapel itself. Obviously, you know Donovich's door, or not Donovich, Father Petrovich's door on the left-hand side, and the other door that Osgood had gone through on the right-hand side of this hallway. And then it opens up into the actual chamber itself as you're looking around. Everything in here looks disheveled. It looks like it was attacked through. Things are strewn everywhere. There are no bodies anywhere on the ground or on the area. There's no blood.
Can I check the door on the right-hand side? The one that I went down in to get into the basement.
Of course.
Is that door
check
open?
the door, it is locked.
Yes. No bodies is good, no blood is good.
Friends, allow me to borrow the effort of you, Branwen. Pick this lock.
Sure.
A roundabout way to say do my dirty work for me.
I mean, you could have literally just asked me to pick a lock.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Do it.
At this point, I'm too mad to think straight.
Uh-huh.
Pick a lock, sleight of hand.
Pick a lock, sleight of hand.
Cool.
Yeah, DC 10, so you're plus 12.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
The lock itself comes undone, swings open, and you see before you the staircase that goes down into the basement.
If they're anywhere that is hiding, it will be down here.
Yep.
Same enough, you go through, you get to the other door that seals the basement itself. This one is not locked.
I'm gonna sort of hesitate at the door and glance at everybody else and sort of move out of the way.
Are you opening the door?
I'm gonna let somebody else open the door.
That sounds like a bad idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's opening the door?
I will open the door.
Sounds like a plan.
Great. Squishy person. Cool.
Squishy person opens the door. As you open the door,
I have my crossbow out and ready, just saying.
inside, as soon as the door creaks open and swings open, the first sight that you see is there's light coming from the room itself, and the first sight that you see is a common woman that seems to be hugging a small child. And the next few faces you see are more common folk, and then halfway across this room interior is Father Petrovich. And this room literally just has a stone coffin or sarcophagus in the center of it. And then it's extremely bland and catacombs. And you see a number of townsfolk, a couple family units and things like that. And the priest, all alive, all sheltered down here and huddled down here. And as you kind of open up the door, at first worry comes from sounding from inside the room, and then just like a sound of relief almost, as Petrovich kind of just steps toward.
Christ almighty.
Everything all right up there?
They're gone. You're safe for now.
Well, that is good news.
Aye.
I was only able to get a number of villagers in here before we were hit.
About that. Orphanage was hit. Nobody's left. No bodies, no blood, nothing. Seems like everybody was taken except for the matron.
What happened to Mary?
If you
I
have
look
children, don't let
uncomfortable
them
and
go
turn
near.
away.
I would suggest not letting any children outside for a bit.
Very well. It was werewolves who we were running from. But once we hid down here and shut the doors, we hadn't heard anything.
They went through everything. No bodies, again. But the entire place is in not good shape. It would take some time to repair it. If at all.
And you see him just kind of like giving a silent prayer, presumably to the Morning Lord. And just kind of I don't know where they would have been taken if it was the werewolves.
It wasn't wolves.
Not wolves.
Worse.
What in the devil is worse than wolves in this area?
The story for another time.
He kind of looks around at the patrons and the people that are congregating. Very well. And then he kind of begins gathering the commoners and bolstering their braveness to kind of go back up and assess the situation carefully. But Other than that, really no information. You see a few of the orphans that you recognize or remember the look of somewhat from the first visit, but far less than you know were in that orphanage.
Well, let's regroup. They should keep safe. Let's regroup and decide, because remember, still a place we need to visit.
There's still so much to do. But
Mhm.
it's getting night.
It is night.
Shit, no. We're going. We need
Yeah.
to
At this
sleep.
point, you all were arriving probably about 6-ish when you got to the orphanage.
Yeah.
No
So at
more
this
for
point, you're
today.
closing into nighttime, yeah.
Let's head back to the inn.
And easily enough, you all make your way back outside of the Church of St. Andrew back to the inn. And once again inside. Solstar, Yegveni have come to consciousness and are tied up in the bar itself. Neither of them seems disturbed. They both seem angry and upset more than anything else. As they sit tied back to back in the corner. Irina's there. Rictavio, Esmeralda, the Martikov's usual crew.
And I walk up to the brothers. I just kind of like kneel down. And I just kind of ask them, I go, do you know why you're like that?
He kind of looks up. I'm the one that talks, Yegveni, I believe. Or is it Solstar? I think it was Solstar, actually. Solstar kind of looks up and... I only assume that they want strong warriors. And they'll do whatever it takes to get them. It's hard to find a healer in these lands. I reckon they figure once they turn somebody, don't have much of a choice. I mean, he kind of looks at the ropes that are tying him. He's like, this is what happens after you get bit. It's not like we could stay here.
Well, and I point over to Gaynor. I go, see that idiot over there? That mage might be able to do something, but we need some rest first.
And he looks at you. Just a quizzical look comes over his face. Huh? Huh? We're not going anywhere.
All right. Just so you know.
Appreciate it.
So what time is it right now?
6:37.
Alright, so I'm gonna start my short rest.
Okay.
Ignoring everything else that's going on right now.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, you can talk and do stuff so long as it's not strenuous.
Right.
Sure.
It's sitting in a tavern's one thing. Walking across town's a different thing. Right?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. So it'd be a short rest for.
In theory, if you take the time, if you take the hour. What are you all doing during this time while you're kind of resting around with the townsfolk and the people? Vasily is no longer here. Seems to have gone off for leave.
I'm asking about that. Whoever would I'm probably with this group, and we're probably in a corner somewhere.
And then,
It's this group. Probably we've gone near Rictavio and Ezzy and everyone.
Right. And Rictavio actually is sitting in the corner having a conversation with Davian.
Oh, okay. So
but
that's fine. Ezzy then.
Yeah. Okay. Ezzy kind of looks over. Said he was going home. Had to make sure his house was intact. Oh, and that fancy dare noble shit. Rena just kind of like looks down at the ground for a moment.
You alright?
Everybody has an opinion on nobles, I guess.
That they do.
It's probably not entirely unearned, so.
Oh no, it's true. Most of them really do earn it. Not a lot of us, though. I give her a wink.
Gamma smiles at you. Looks over.
Well.
Seriously, you can do better than that douche.
She kind of looks over and just like.
And as Kelma hears that, he casts thaumaturgy over by where John is, and I just say in a low voice, just so it's like it sounds like a back voice that says like he was impressed.
Oh my goodness.
What?
So, I don't know. So Irina just kind of lets out a heavy sigh, just kind of looks over off into the window. She seems focused elsewhere. But seems as Vasily's gone back to his residence, if that was the inquiry you were making.
Yeah.
Does anybody do anything else?
Can I, like, over the course of the hour, try to drag some townsfolk into a gambling game?
I don't see why not.
A little entertainment. Hey, you just got killed. You want to gamble for a bit?
Yeah, your house has probably been burnt to the ground and ransacked. But sure, let's gamble for what little coppers you might have on your person.
Never know. I have healed the full.
Nice.
I'll gamble with you.
Make a charisma check for me, Chi.
Hell yeah. I do not have good charisma.
No.
Yeah.
I
I try to talk to people, they just run away.
You get a lot of nasty looks when you approach people trying to start up a fun, rousing game of gambling. Anything. Right at the moment after the town's potentially still under siege. And a lot of these townsfolk are pretty scared. You don't really get anybody that baits or bites in trying to play the games.
Fair enough.
Unless Trovik wants to play. But Trovik eager to play games with you steps up.
Bring it.
I mean,
I got money to burn.
How much you gonna wager, mate?
50 gold.
Fair dinkum.
What are you even playing?
What are you playing?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
He's betting the bet. 50 gold on the table.
He just puts 50 gold. I can see right now. It's like 50 gold on the table. What are we playing?
What are you playing? That's mine. What's that? It's mine. That's the game. You win.
Have you ever heard of Liar's Dice?
No.
Liar's Dice, no.
In character, he sort of explains, like, essentially it's a game of the players roll dice, they get a pair of numbers, and then they can either tell the truth about the numbers or bluff. If somebody calls them on the bluff, then they lose, but if they don't call them on the bluff and it's the truth, then they gain an extra dice, or they get another person's dice. Blah blah blah. Moving on from that, essentially it's just a long game.
Okay. So
but if it's 1-on-1, then it wouldn't be a very long game, would it?
Yeah, it wouldn't. It would be like a short 5-minute game, essentially.
Bring it.
Whatever. He doesn't have as many dice as he'd like, because he's normally played with 4, but...
Yeah. So let's say...
Do either of you have a dice set?
Yeah, I know.
He has cards. You could also.
Oh, then let's just play blackjack.
Yeah,
Sure, fuck it. Let's do that. Yeah.
Almost got a dice set, but he's not sharing.
Make a...
Either of you have cards.
Yeah, one has
Yeah.
cards.
I have a deck of cards.
Okay.
Roll a d20 for me, each one of you.
Sure.
Oh boy.
I mean, you could roll d12s if you're playing blackjack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's true.
Oh wow, not good.
So like, yeah, so roll d12 after this.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I roll
Do
two
you
d12.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
you
roll
hold?
2d12.
Oh god.
Oh,
Whoever's got that 19.
someone's
Ooh,
bust.
Osgood
Decent.
is Osgood's
Yeah.
taking a hit.
Yeah,
Would
I
it
was
be
going to
ace
say,
or
roll
or
another
ten?
d12 for me.
So yeah, well, I mean, it's up to
I mean,
them.
if he wants
It's
to.
up to
If he
them.
wants
I
to,
know.
this is blackjack. So like,
That's
Trevor can either
true,
go for it or
blackjack.
hold, or Osgood
That's
could.
true. That's true.
I hold at 19.
Mm-hmm. 10. I could probably do that again. Yeah, I'll see if I. It's under 21, so yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
you
do that.
get, basically you got to get. If you get 11, you win.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that. 9.
Okay.
Oh.
Nine,
So
that's
at
a
that
tie.
point, he'll hold and push.
Mhm.
Push. So you guys get to go again.
There you go.
All right.
Okay, 11.
Ooh.
Osgood got a 13.
I'm gonna hit
Same.
19.
19.
I'll hold.
Mhm.
Yeah, no.
Fourteen.
This is like at this point he'd fold and take the loss.
Well, you got a 14. You're not at a 15.
Yeah,
yet.
you can-
still
you
take
can-
that.
Well, yeah, I
can
suppose.
get
Yeah,
under
no,
7
you can get
still?
up to,
Yeah, it's 7 or
7.
under.
Mhm.
See what happens.
Let's go ahead.
Go
Oh.
3.
Yeah, see, now you're kind of
17.
screwed.
Yeah,
Yeah, now I'm
you have to
screwed.
take
Now
the
I'm
hit.
screwed. Now I'll fold and take the hit.
Yeah, just take the hit.
And yeah, over the next little while we play a few rounds. I don't want to like bore anybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
He loses some money.
I
You
mean,
gain
you
some
haven't
money.
busted yet, so
Um,
roll a d12 for me. Okay.
Oh
That's good,
god.
man.
Do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
do it. Why
You
not?
could
do
still
it,
win.
do it. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Blackjack, you bust or you win. That's
You
what I'm
busted.
doing.
Yep.
There you go.
That's
But you wouldn't have
busted.
Yeah,
gained anything
definitely
for
busted.
not busting, so it doesn't do any
Yeah.
difference. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
overtime in the tavern, you play a couple hands of cards. Trovik kind of takes Osgood out for a stroll as far as finance.
Yeah.
But it does seem to lighten your moods at least a little bit. It's not a separation from this crap, but it's something.
Kilma kind of goes next to Branwyn and just kind of whispers to her, like, if your suspicions, maybe talk to Malkoval. They might know. Save those kids. They might know.
Is that our next plan?
Thinking, I mean, we probably should head to Ravenloft, but I'm just thinking that if we decide to children, I'm assuming that old woman was around all the town, not just.
Okay. Sidle up to either of the Mardicas look not busy.
Davian's engaged, but Danica's free because Davian's talking with Rictavia.
Yeah.
They're having a side conversation. Which, if you're looking over at them, seems to be fruitful and interesting and strange. But Danica's available to talk to, yeah.
I just assume they're talking plans for future. Both of them have grudges.
Mhm.
Deal with the things.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go up to Danica.
Mhm. She kind of like nods, greets you. What can I help you with?
So, do you know anything about an old woman that used to go around selling pies?
The pastry lady. Yeah, she's something. She's tries to sell the pies to people of Valaki. We don't really know where she goes.
No ideas. No suspicions.
She leaves out the west side of town. She comes in once or twice a week. There's... I don't know. She might go... us never being able to get any evidence back from Perez is troubling. I know there's an old windmill farther to the east. But
do I remember the sign for that?
You do?
Bone grinder, right?
Yes. She kind of mentions there's a couple of ways to get there, and then not too further past that you got the Barovian gate. So I don't know many other places they could be if they were residing east. They're residing west, whereas
are there any like
the tower?
So this will seem really, really odd to ask, but are there any like places where you might say for children not to go specifically because they're strange? I know this is Barovia, but like fairy tale horror nightmare places.
No, I tell Brum and Bram to stay away from certain places. That windmill's definitely one of them. More so because of our kind, but yeah. Obviously, I'd never let the kids go near Perez. That's just a bad idea in general. Not sure what's there, but if nobody's returned, it can't be good. She kind of thinks for a moment. There are the soulless children.
Soulless children? What?
It's a myth. It's a tale.
I'm open to myths right now.
Getting to it. So the certain hunters have tales of seeing children in the woods, and those children being lost or asking for escort, and usually those people aren't heard from again. Might be related, I'm not sure, but it happens in the woods south of Valaki for the most part. Most of the hunting groups take to the north, near to the mountainside. That's where a lot of the caves are and where a lot of the hunting happens. But I don't. Sorry, I'm trying to be as helpful as I can.
No, it's very helpful. So the orphanage was hit and the children are missing.
Dear.
Yes, I have some suspicions, and I don't know if your people have come across anything strange in the woods. I hate to say the word hag.
There are a number of hags in this region. That's
not
an uncommon thing. Not quite sure where they reside, but they don't live out in the open, obviously.
Hmm.
As far as hags go, I'm not too versed on who they are or what they do. But I know to steer far away. If hags got the children, then
Yeah,
I feel the worse for them.
so do we. Thank you. I mean, we've got a couple places to start at least.
No, I wish I could be more help, but
No, that's very helpful.
I will keep a few eyes out.
Thank you.
She kind of totters off and steps into the back where presumably the boys are or something else, and she's kind of going into the back now. What you doing, guys?
Well,
And we're still there. We're still taking our long rest, right?
Yeah, you're resting.
Oh, it's a long rest?
oh no, I don't do
Short rest.
Short rest. Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait a second.
My
I'm
bad.
just saying, like, is there anything in the short rest you want to do? I'm gonna move Vasily out of here because he's not here anymore. Group
Well, get him out.
I spend most of my time gambling.
gambling with Osgood.
I would just spend most of my time just kind of looking through the barriers and whatnot, just making sure
Hmm.
everything's
Reinforcing those barriers. Make a
Oh, hey, all my abilities reset. That's cool.
make a
It's all
survival
short
check
rest.
for me.
20.
So you go around and you reinforce some of the barricades, make sure everything's sturdy, and help get things set. You notice about halfway through checking some of these things that John has gotten up and kind of started moving around to help make sure everything's sturdy and ready to go, just in
Okay.
case this place does get attacked again. Octavia kind of stands up from the corner table with Davian and kind of gives him a firm handshake and walks off. He is still disguised as Octavia, obviously. He's not out in the open yet. He's not an idiot, but as he kind of comes over to the group and so, if the kids were kidnapped, it's an ironic sentence to say, then here's a better question. Have you all revealed your thoughts of what it could be to Octavia or Esmeralda or anybody, or have you been trying to keep that low cut?
Not quite yet. I'm assuming I'm kind of waiting for the place to be semi.
Understandable. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
At
I'm just
least- yeah,
silent. I don't
to have
say
us as
much.
a group chat as much as possible.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, I
maybe,
mean-
maybe we should wait until we're like up in the room.
yeah.
I don't
mean, we
think
can-
we're going up in a room.
I don't think you are either. But, some of the common folk are sheltering up here, so it's full privacy is going to be kind of.
Semi-private and the full group because
Yeah.
Octavia was off doing his thing.
Yeah, I would say everybody's kind of together at this point. Irina, Esmeralda, Octavio, and the rest of you.
Cool. Relays all the information quietly.
Relays all the information quietly. Okay. Octavio's just kind of looking at you. And
All the
Esmeralda's-
information, including Baba Yaga.
Yeah, I know. And
Cool, I'm
Esmeralda's
just-
jaw just progressively begins to drop further and further as the information comes out. Are you serious? And
About
she
which
kind of
part?
looks at the piece of paper with Yaga's signature on it, and she's just like, she kind of like shoves it at Octavio, and just like, is she serious? And kind of like looks at me, he's like, looks pretty serious. It's like, son of a bitch. What the hell did we get into?
You
I-
guys were dealing with one thing. This whole place is riddled with other shit.
Yeah,
You had
but
tip of icebergs.
clearly. And Octavia just kind of ponders a moment. If it's werewolves, they're looking to kidnap, then they may be bolstering clan ranks. If it's hags looking to kidnap, they're probably doing the same for their covens. Either way, neither suits well for any of us. If it's as you believe it is, and Yaga is at work here, then we're all screwed anyway, so there's no hope for those kids at that point.
No
Maybe
hope or slim hope.
Kind of looks at you. Do you have a bargaining chip with the goddess of the night?
She wanted blood before. I have rare blood.
It's a start. Just might be crazy enough to work.
Do
He
we?
kind of looks over at Esmeralda for a second. The people you find. Sorry, you were saying Kelma.
No. I was just saying now. I was like, so, what is our play for tomorrow? Do we head visit who? Or do we go to the place, kids?
Esmeralda kind of pipes up. If you go to the castle, I want to go with you.
Why?
Whoa, now.
Why in the nine hells?
You think that's smart?
You weren't invited.
That's
I
the
don't plan to walk in the front door.
Continue.
I've been there once. Barely made it out alive, but I've been there once.
And we're hearing about this now, when the whole purpose of us going in is recon.
I didn't get very far, mind you.
But you got in.
There's a couple side doors.
Interesting.
Then what will be your purpose in there? Especially if you didn't make it.
Octavio kind of chimes in. She was trying to do the deed and got in over her head. And Esmeralda kind of looks over and says, how did you... I've known you've been here longer than you were here. Don't think I taught you everything I know. Come now. Kind of like scoffs at her, just not thinking that he's 3 steps ahead. Whether he is or not, y'all aren't totally sure, but he's kind of chastising his once student with these comments. But she kind of looks around. Yeah. There's a reason he wants me dead. I tried to kill him and failed.
All the more reason for you to be nowhere near that castle until we're ready. That is, unless you want to look like her. Because she was invited, and we're going to be at a severe disadvantage without her, as much as I don't want to take her.
Esmeralda kind of looks at you and just... I feel like he'd know the difference.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be hard to find. And we get about as far with that as you would if you didn't take her.
Mm-hmm. That's the reason I didn't suggest it beforehand. But it's just as dumb as you trying to sneak in on your own.
She just sits back and looks a little dejected. Doesn't respond.
Kelma just pipes up. He goes, "Look, I get it, but sometimes you got to know when to take your opportunity. Just view this as a time to scout around. Don't go inside. And then when we leave, we can start relaying you information that can help you once the time has come. Sometimes patience, good virtue."
What he said. This is literally what I did for years, was getting in the front door of places you shouldn't be able to get in the front door of, and finding people like us a way in.
Make a persuasion check.
With advantage, because of my thing.
It's not hostile.
All of your normal stuff that would apply applies. Make a persuasion check.
1 billion persuasion.
I mean, it is Irene. Or it is
Plus 74.
It's plus 13 only for the time being, guys.
For the time being, so you have more.
She kind of.
Oh yeah, if I level up, it gets ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Oh, boy.
And you persuade Esmeralda to follow the more rational plan, but she's not exactly thrilled with the idea of not being able to go in and do her own recon while y'all have Strahd busy.
I could always map the area.
Kelma starts
In
chuckling
what
to himself.
regard?
Oh, what?
Oh, go on, carry on.
No, go ahead.
One at a time, Grandma. In what regard?
If I could get my hands on a quill and a notebook, I'm a rather skilled tracker. I could perhaps do a quick sketch of the layout as we go through, at least the areas that we visit.
Come on, what were you saying?
Hold on, no, actually.
Oh, you're
Okay, 'cause I actually think I have a quill note.
I have a notebook. I don't know how full it is. I don't have a quill.
I have a book and a quill, but you can't write in my book.
That would be bad.
I mean, it would just
Do I have a quill and notebook?
Got a block?
He's just
Technically-
carrying
You're ready for
fucking
anything,
weight.
Kelma. Yeah.
I have Collion's journal
God.
still, and I'm assuming there's blank pages at the back that we
There
can
are.
use.
Then
I
I
got
hand
one.
over a quill. I just need that back.
I got 1 sheet of paper.
So you have the materials to sketch things on your path through Ravenloft, if you so do wish.
I could do it.
Octavio kind of. You know, if he notices that you're mapping the castle out, he's gonna kill you.
That's a very good point.
You need to map it right away, or can you just like map it later?
I can try to memorize it. My memory is
That's
quite
the
good.
that's the whole
fair
point
enough.
of us going in.
Right.
I thought you were saying like that you had like extra skills that will be able to better actually
Nope.
detail it afterwards.
OOC, I have a +6 in survival checks, and I have a +6 in investigation.
Yeah.
So I'm capable with the check-related stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't
I
have
thought.
anything else.
Okay, out of character, I thought you were saying that you were proficient with cartographer's tools.
Right,
I'm
that's what
proficient
I
with
was saying.
alchemist tools.
Nope.
Yeah, no. Okay,
Bit of it.
Yes,
that's
no,
not
no.
what I thought was going on here.
No.
No. Nope. Okay. So, pen and quill in hand. However, that still leaves the choice of what to and how to. As you
Well, I
are-
take back my quill then.
Yeah, I'll give it all back if you guys don't think it's a good idea.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it comes to the matter of say
Do
the
we get
kids go to the castle, what are you doing? What's your play? Group? Or are you splitting the party?
Fuck no.
Mm.
Those two. Not for those two options. Gee.
Yeah, no, jeez.
3 people go to Ravenloft. 3 people go save the kids.
Nothing bad will happen.
Bruh.
And then we're running on separate bi-weekly story sessions, and we'll just
it's
run.
not-
God would
It's not
that.
just like the both need the really talkative character that just happens to be me.
Not at all. No, it doesn't
No.
split the only situationally viable character.
I mean,
we do.
I'm a pretty good talkative character. I'm not plus 13 by any means.
Oh.
And we just
Oh,
I
you're
just
not?
volunteered my blood to get ourselves into Baba Yaga's door,
But,
and I have inns at Strahd's castle. I need to be at both if we do both.
Whatever. Kalma will do all the negotiation.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Bruh.
That'll go over well.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, I know.
That's the seams. Okay.
That's how we
Jesus.
die. That's how Branwyn gives in and just leaves you all.
Yeah.
You got that scene written too. Anyway, no. Octavio's just kind of looking and thinking to himself as he's trying to obviously he senses that you guys are serious about the stuff you're talking about. You're knowledgeable about what you're on. He's just trying to fathom the depth of what this means, that in this realm currently floating around is Baba Yaga, and they're dealing with Strahd and this, that, and the third. You can just see a lot of weight on his face.
So, here's another thought to put in the works. If we were to deal with Strahd, and whatever means that would be, and potentially break whatever the hell is keeping this people here, wouldn't that then put us in a better position to deal with whatever the hell else?
Well, right now she's trapped in here with us. We're talking about Baba Yaga specifically. We released whatever the hell this is on this area. She gets out too.
This is true.
We might be better off dealing with her now rather than having to go and find her later, or her finding us somewhere we don't expect her to be when we're not in the group.
Hey, she can come up to our group even when we're all asleep and deal with just one of us. She's done it before. Hey, the vampires can do that as well. Lesser evil can deal with a ton of other stuff, and then we can have even more help.
So what's the consensus?
Octavia kind of looks around at all of you. Well, you seem pretty stuck on it, and since neither of us are going, well, we should go to the castle, of course. Doesn't make sense for us to have a say in it. There's 5 of you.
Yeah, so I guess.
To the castle it is.
You know, this is the one time where I don't know whether I want to go to the castle or not, but castle.
Well, then let's flip a coin.
Do it. Flip a coin.
20.
What is the flip?
Yeah, but
Let's
what was,
go to
the,
castle.
what was the rules for the flip?
There's going to be a high
Heads.
go to castle.
Okay.
So it's low.
So go to Hags.
Go to hags is what the dice or what the coin says.
This is all bad. No, this is bad.
Yep,
no,
let's
castle.
just go to the castle. Let's just go to the castle.
Castle.
What was the point of flipping the coin?
What's the point of flipping the coin?
I
Group
did
vote.
I
All right,
forgot.
all right. I'm going to you individually. Group vote. Gaynor, Castle or Hags? Make a selection.
Hags the closer threat. She has the bigger threat to the town specifically.
Branwyn, Castle or Hags?
Castle.
Kelma, Castle
Castle.
or Hags? Osgood
Castle.
and Trevor, what would you have picked?
I would have picked.
You can't say that and then mute.
Who would have picked?
I would have picked hags.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
damn. Damn, dude.
Castle wins.
Castle wins.
Castle wins.
Well, you
To
can just split the
Ravenloft.
party.
To Ravenloft we go.
No, we're not splitting.
I mean,
A
if you
4-2
really
split.
wanna
Oh
go,
god.
if you really want to go,
Hmm.
you
What?
two can take either of those two, and I can just give you a vial of my blood.
That'd be ridiculous. That'd
That
be
would be
ridiculous. Don't do that
quite
to me
the
as a DM,
gambit.
but you can do it if you want to. This will be a really fun, interesting way to go about it.
Out of game, I think that's really, really dumb.
That'd be a hell of a one
Game,
shot.
do you guys, do you two want to do that?
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Y'all can discuss that.
Sure.
I'm
Well, the two
looking.
powerhouses.
I can't. I
Yeah,
can't
we're-
look
like-
at SC and Richter because MTC just walked off.
Literally, the fact is, if we leave you guys, like,
Fuck.
me and Wicked do all the damage.
I can do a fuck ton of damage if I hit,
Yeah,
and
but you
if I get in someone's face.
right, but you can't do it consistently because a lot of your damage is based on do you get the first hit,
Yeah.
right?
And
Yeah.
Well,
and
I don't think that. I don't think
We're
that's
not-
the. I don't
we're
think
not-
that's the problem. It's the. We're all the health.
Sure.
Yeah,
Like
but
they can do
here's the other
damage,
thing.
but
It's
we're all
not
the hell.
that.
Talk about a fucking.
You're assuming that we're
you-
going to end up in combat. We might end up in combat.
And
We're probably gonna
point
end up.
is-
in
You're
combat.
assuming
the
we're gonna end up in
point-
combat. We might end up.
The point of the expedition is to
Mhm.
not.
So
We don't
usu-
want to be in combat. If we're in combat, we're dead.
okay. So, what's the plan? Are you,
what's-
if we
I'm
did
asking
split,
you.
if we did split, or like hypothetically, would we meet back up with you at the castle? Are you stalling or something like that? Like,
We
does it
just
expect
stalled
all of
for
us to
2
get
days.
there?
What do you think will be
Hypothetically.
or what do you think will be the shorter trip? Like even if something bad happens with the hags at the windmill,
Hang on. Isn't this mute? Isn't the bone grinder on the way?
I think so.
Bone Grinder's on the way. Perez is not on the way. You've been given direction from multiple different avenues of things.
Hey, yo, Strahd,
I
we're gonna
don't-
crash at your house for 2 days.
So we can check out the bone grinder. If she's not there, we just head to the castle.
Fine, I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go.
We'll split the difference. There we go.
yeah.
Okay.
Because if she's not there, then we head straight to the castle, and then because remember, this is not like everything in Barovia is far away. We could bounce back and forth super fast. So
Right,
even
yeah.
if we
The
stay
castle is a journey.
the castle was a journey.
Okay. I think we have a plan. Let's stick with that. We're not splitting the party.
Okay. I had to try.
I know you had to try, Mister. I want to kill the whole party.
Hey, I'm just a good DM. What can I say? Anyway, are you all resting for the night, or are you all setting out after your short rest? What are you doing?
Long rest.
I figured we'd do a short rest. I could cure those guys, then we could do a long rest.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Just cure those guys, because they could help. They could help guard and be whatever.
Right. We need.
Yeah.
They basically will owe us because big time.
They
Yeah.
owe me big time.
Yeah.
I'm the one
mean-
wasting diamond on them.
I mean,
Yeah.
and we also did stop them from getting kidnapped. That wasn't just you.
True. But you're not wasting 200 gold worth of diamond on
No.
them.
Yeah, but you also got that diamond because you were with us. Just saying.
Just saying.
Can
I'm
we
the only
make a
one-
decision?
Plus,
We've decided what we're doing. This is just banter.
plus, I need a long rest because
Mom
I
and
have
Dad
a
are fighting.
level 1 of
It's really
exhaustion.
funny because I don't need a long rest, but I'm the yeah.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
Well, I know Kelmon needs a long rest because he has exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be bad. Yeah, get that fucking long rest before that exhaustion becomes a problem.
Okay, so at the end of the short rest.
Another short rest.
Okay. I walk up to the two tied up boys,
Mm-hmm.
pull a bag out of my pocket full of diamond dust. I
Mhm.
pull some out. Put my hand on the first one. I forget their names.
Mm-hmm. Soulstar and Yegveni.
Soulstar and what?
Yegveni.
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 Gaynor looks at me. He's like, "2 will be all right." And I cast Greater Restoration on 1. and then the other.
Is,
Curing them of their lycanthrope disease or curse.
Yes. Okay. Also, Kelma, you are still exhausted until the end of a long rest. So that.
No, after a long rest, I get rid of exhaustion.
That's what I'm saying. Once
Yeah,
the long
okay.
rest happens, yeah.
Okay.
This
And
is the step between short rest and he's
Yeah.
killing these guys, and then long rest. Just a heads
In
up.
other words, don't click it because shit might go down.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I untie them.
Okay. And then get up, look at each other. You sure we're all right?
The best healing that I can do. Should no
Okay.
longer be cursed.
He kind of looks you over and. Well, we appreciate it. We do what we can to keep things peaceable around here.
Just make sure that no one else could get into this place that doesn't need to come in this place. And make
For the
sure,
moment.
For the moment. And make sure the people are safe.
Kind of looks over. All right. Well.
And I go over to Von Richten.
Mm-hmm.
And I just go, hey, there's somebody with potential here, but they're very green. And I point to John over the counter. I go, I think maybe you should try to train him a bit. He could become useful.
Kinda looks over at John, gives a short nod. Doesn't really say much, but he acknowledges that John may have potential.
John, the Demon Slayer.
What you don't realize, the next campaign, John's the master boss.
I know.
Hell yeah.
John's Guide to Ravenloft is
John's
confirmed.
John becomes the new Dark Power.
Yeah. I mean, the one D&D book just got announced. You can just insert John in
Yeah.
there.
Yo,
That's what I said.
Don't
That's what
you
I
be
meant.
Spoiling
oh
my
god, it's a
in-game
self-fulfilling
story.
prophecy.
But with all that said, you all, if nothing else you'd like to do before the end of the night, you can take your long rest. And I don't know if
I'm
anybody
gonna help
needs to
guard
do
this.
watches.
These. I'm taking a watch. I don't trust shit.
Okay. Anybody else taking watches? In the party?
I ain't taking no watch.
Okay. Watches.
I'm sleeping.
Sleeping.
I'll take a watch as well.
Watch. All right.
I'm assuming there's some other people taking watches. As
There
well,
are.
'cause
There are
I'm
other
assuming
people watching
Richten
with-
and Essie don't trust anything either.
No, it's a very everybody's on edge, and they're still fortifying this area. They're not convinced.
Oh, and everybody should have 12 temporary hit points for the time being.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
Do we still have that?
No, because you took a short rest. And
right.
then once you take the long rest, you'll also get it. So
Okay.
Yeah. So once the
so-
long rest happens, you have the plus 12 again. Yep.
Okay.
So who's first, second, third? 1, 2, 3.
I'll take third.
3. 1,
I'll
2.
take first then.
Sounds good. All right. Make a perception check for me as you watch for the first watch of the night.
Perception. Nope. Not advantage. Go.
Not advantage. Go. So as you keep an eye out on the tavern itself for your first 3 or so hours of the watch, looking around, seems quiet-ish. The screams have completely died down at this point, and the town smoldering into the night sky a little bit. It's not. Buildings aren't actively on fire anymore, and stuff seems to be getting taken care of. But there's distress in the air for the most part. However, nothing catches your eye. You do notice that there are a couple of raven folk in raven form that are perched on the building as well, keeping an eye out and also keeping watch with you. And every hour or so on the hour, another raven will fly up and seem to squawk at the others for a moment before flying off.
Okay.
But nothing happens during your watch other than the seeing of things. Truvik,
That's me.
make a perception check for me.
Oh.
Perception.
Nice.
Nice. So you're watching and you keep an eyes out on stuff. It's been a long day. You're not quite sure what came over you in that fight, and it's kind of got you distracted. You look up in the distance from outside the front door of the tavern after being kind of caught off guard, and in the distance, about maybe 100 feet away or so, town's decently brightly lit by moonlight, but you see shadow of something that seems to cross across the street, probably about 100 so feet, 150 feet off from the front of the building. So passing from one alley to another. It was probably about like coffee table height. You couldn't really make out what it was, but you saw something. And kind of following and looking in that direction for a moment. You don't notice anything else at the moment.
Can I investigate?
Absolutely.
I go to investigate.
As you walk towards the alley that cuts sideways across the main road, what are you doing? Like, basically, you're walking down a street, and then there's an alley that goes left and right, like through sets of
I'm gonna go. I'm basically gonna try and follow what I saw.
You're following what you saw. Gotcha. Okay. So as you cut to the right-hand side and kind of look down this narrow alley that is extremely dark, you notice in the distance, probably about 2 or 3 blocks ahead of you, just winding down this alley. This alley just goes behind a number of buildings. Looks like a medium-sized creature, 4-legged animal, furish complexion in the distance, even through the moonlight. As it passes through each corridor of the street, you can kind of make out the fur color gray. And looks like a wolf of some sort. Seems to be prowling.
How far off did you say? A couple blocks?
Yeah, a couple blocks.
If you had to put it in feet.
Sorry, city block in feet, probably about 30, 40 feet. Per block, so 2 blocks off, probably, yeah.
Okay. I'm not even going to bother trying to stealth. I yell out to the creature.
Okay, you shout out.
I say, hey, what are you doing over there?
Creature kind of pauses, looks over its shoulder at you, and you can see the yellow eyes and just like the snarling snout of this creature as it turns its head. It is indeed a regular-sized wolf. It looks in your direction as it's paused and looked at you.
I don't pull any weapons out or anything. I continue to stand there.
No, we're just
Actually, you know what? I'll walk toward him.
It looks at you and kind of like cocks its head in one direction on an angle. And it looks at you. You're just walking?
Yep, just walking. Casual pace.
Let me roll a dice for these. Oh, that's on the GM. That's not
picture
fun.
Trevor walking down there going, "Go on, get, yeah, here's
Go on, get."
He just has a massive fucking broom.
It's kind of looking at you. Hasn't moved as you kind of continue towards it. Now you're probably within a block's radius of it. You're getting close. As you continue to pace towards it, it kind of takes an apprehensive stance, almost as if it's about to like bolt towards you or away from you. You're not sure which. Kind of like gets down like into a pounce stance, whether it's pouncing forward or retreating backwards. You're not fully sure. But it is still looking at you. It hasn't moved. What are you trying to do?
I'd say as I get about 15 feet from it, I'll stop.
Okay.
And can I do another perception to see if there's anything else around, or?
Make a perception check for me.
Okay. Wow, that was a good one.
Nothing to the left or the right on the street that you're on. And you kind of look behind you, you don't see anything. And then back in front of you, there's this wolf.
Okay. I shouted it to leave.
Make an intimidation check. As you shout it, it bares its teeth at you and begins to growl. And then, almost like, barking is the wrong word. Not exactly howling, just like a guttural roar of the in-between from this wolf as it kind of lashes out in your direction, vocally, but not moving. And after a moment, it just kind of like turns and skitters down the alleyway that it was running from.
Okay. I'll go back to the others.
Yep. When you get back to the inn, nothing seems to have been disturbed in the moments that you were gone.
Just casually negotiating with a wolf. It's fine.
I legit thought you were going to have another pet.
I know, me too.
Yeah, right. He just
you're
pulls out a
passed
fucking
off
rope,
for the
ties
third
into a
watch
lasso.
For Gaynor.
Trovic needs to have a level in Ranger.
Oh, hell yeah. Give him a level of Druid.
There you go.
So I would say you pass it off to him. And that's a Gaynor perception of 17. Okay. So as you're looking around, keeping an eye on everything, and the morning begins to bring itself, you notice. Yeah, actually, you would. As you're patrolling around the building, just keeping a general watch on things, you turn around one corner and you're kind of keeping your eyes first, and you notice what appears to be a man. A robe or a cloak or something like that. Seems to be trying to like look into the building.
How far away am I from this man?
Around the perimeter of the building is, let's say, I'm gonna put you map-wise, and Kelma, I'm gonna try. Oh no, my connection to the server's been interrupted. Of course it has.
Oh no!
Oh
Why
no!
not? Kelma, I'm gonna move you outside so you can see distance-wise. But
Why do I need to move outside? Don't I need to move outside?
You need to move outside. I'm moving Kelma outside so the people at home can see.
Oh, gotcha. Understood.
I'm sleepwalking.
Come on,
So
jump
I'd
out a
move you
fucking
out
window.
About here. Yeah, because you're just kind of like patrolling the perimeter of things.
It's
and
the
you
falling
see
on the
a
table scene all over
person,
again.
And I'm just going to use a commoner token because why not? But you get my drift. Damn it, dog, shut up. Just kind of like peering into the building itself. And you would actually probably be about here-ish. So yeah. So boop, and there, and there, and there, and there, and boom. You see somebody kind of just like peering into the building itself.
Where am I?
You are
I'm there. And where is he?
here.
He's here.
Yes.
So he's within 5 feet of me.
Give me a second, because my whole thing's got to refresh, because this whole thing's sideways now.
Gotcha.
Because you're seeing something different than I'm seeing clearly. I'm seeing here and you're seeing there, and it's not a
What are you
thing.
doing, Ishi?
Chi,
I'm
get your ass
trying to see what
inside,
I'm
you're
looking at.
asleep.
I'm aware. I'm just using my token to see what exactly is going on.
I'm just trying to figure out how close I am to this person.
I understand.
Yeah.
No, it's this thing that's been a pain in my ass. Which is usually the case. Sorry. There we go. Tokens and things. I was kind of trying to like peer into the building and see what's what. Only about 25 feet off of you.
Question: can I cast a cantrip at a lower level than max?
Cantrips don't have level casts.
Meaning, like, can I
Things.
cast it as if I was casting it at like level 1 rather than level 11, or no?
I understand. I mean, you control your magic, so I don't see why you shouldn't be able to
Okay.
lessen something.
And this person doesn't see me.
Not at the moment, no.
Do that, or I could try and do that. I'm gonna cast. Yeah, it's probably safer to do this anyways. I'll cast Hold Person.
And you cast Hold Person, and they are held.
Are they held it, or do you want them to do a?
They are held.
Okay. So then I walk up to them.
And I can make the throw, but the throw is going to be, what's it, wisdom? Yeah. No.
Okay.
Not at all. They're
And
held.
yeah.
As
Who
you walk
are
up
you
to them,
doing here?
as you walk up, you notice that this is a man, a slightly older man. And he's kind of like got his hands up on the window trying to peer in as he's frozen. And he's like talking to you through gritted teeth. It's just, my name's Simon. I was sent here to deliver a message. I didn't want no trouble, I swear.
Where is it on your person?
Right pocket.
I reach into his right pocket.
I'm gonna pull out a small paper scroll. Only about maybe 6 inches wide.
I open it. Who's it for? And what does it say?
It is not inscribed to anybody. However, it says, I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm drawing that blank. It says, where is the thing? It has a thing. It's the thing. So many pages of things. All special events. Oh, right, got it. The item says, looking for strong help. Would like to have a chat. And then signed F. Wachter. Wacchter.
F what? I'm sorry.
F. Wachter. Wacchter. As he's pressed up and frozen in place, he's just that she won't have a word with you.
She?
The lady. Miss Wachter.
And where does Miss Wachter live?
It's the manor house over in the northern part of town. Big old house, you can't miss it.
And would you know why she's looking for strong people?
She just pays me. I just do what I'm told. Don't ask questions.
I release the man.
He, like, drops and like collapses almost under the fact that now he's got full body control again. Just,
Like, get out of here and get somewhere safe.
Alright. Shuffles off and then dashes off without another word.
I head inside, I head back on patrol.
Absolutely. And the rest of your watch goes by seemingly uneventfully. And the morning comes. Party begins to rise for their day. You get all your temporary hit points from Gaenor's spell. You all click your long rest buttons and gain the benefits of your long rest. Everybody is set to go.
That means it's a new dawn as well, right?
It's a new dawn as well. Do all your things. And while you do that, this slightly brighter day, a less cloudy day in Barovia. This town still smells of fire and destruction, but it seems to be a town that survived a night, even though it's lost a great deal. And the resolve kind of drives you all a little bit more forward. With Castle Ravenloft on the horizon, that's where we're going to end this session.
Woo!
Yay.
Good session. Fuck. A lot of interesting stuff happened this time.
Yeah.
It is.
So now, I guess we're gonna swing by Bone Grinder.
God, I'm so not ready for
Such
this.
lovely names in Barovia. The Bone Grinder.
This is one that I think I do actually remember from somewhere else. So I'm not sure if it's going to be the same or if it's just a name I know.
I mean,
yeah, it's custom.
This is my first time. I've heard about the Bone Grinder, even though I don't know what's happening. So
yeah, like I've definitely heard the name. You know.
Yeah. So.
Yep. You'll find out next time.
So not ready for this.
Just want to tell the chat again, thank you guys so much. Everyone for all the support. Big thanks to one guy for resubscribing tier 1 for 16 months. Thank you so much. Thank you to FYOC, known these guys for years, for the $5 tip. And for that, thanks everyone for hanging on out the whole 9 yards. You guys are absolutely amazing. Remember, if you ever miss any of these videos, go subscribe to the One Shot Tavern. We have already hit 133 subscribers on the One Shot Tavern, and the VOD for this stream will be up on the One Shot Tavern most likely tomorrow. I'm going to try to edit it right after the stream and get it set up for you guys. So you guys could catch it tomorrow if you missed anything, and other VODs will be up there as well.
Hardest working person in all of Twitch, this guy.
Yeah.
That's so true.
He really does work himself to the bone.
So, okay. Is there anything else you guys wanted to say anything before we head out?
I think that's all I've got, guys.
All right, cool. Well, hey guys, thanks again for coming on out, and we'll see you next Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern for the next episode of Curse of Strahd. And follow me on Twitter and my Discord to catch up the next time I stream. It will be most likely tomorrow, but I might be testing out the brand new streaming site Glimish tomorrow as a test. But if anything, if that falls through, then I'll be streaming tomorrow. Maybe some Final Fantasy or some Valheim. So, you guys have a great night. Bye-bye.